Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a raucous environment at 100 Luton Avenue. This is Nobody Cares Sports Network. We are broadcasting to you live from the beautiful and picturesque southern shores of New York City, the one and only town without pity, Staten Island. Stand up and represent. I'm Danny Chanod, and I'll be providing play-by-play for you this afternoon on a glorious Saturday for what is the site of the PSAL semifinals. Joining me in the broadcast booth is my man Ray Palma. Take over. Give me a little bit of pregame, brother.
Danny, here it is, semifinals. Second time for us here this season, so a rematch for us. And what you'll see, Danny, is some good old-fashioned ground and pound. Both teams with some dynamic running back combinations. And we'll see that as the game goes on. Both teams coming on fire, obviously, here in the semifinals representing the PSAL. And Danny, obviously, with the semis, the winner here this afternoon will advance to the PSAL championship game, Danny, the goal for any team. And the win, Danny. In our conditions, I'm going to say the temperature is probably -6. That's not official, but it feels this way.
Well, I'll let you know, it's officially 40 degrees and mostly sunny here.
That. Give me the under.
At 100 Luton Avenue. Weather report brought to you by our friends at, I don't know, let's give it to Qualitech.
Qualitech Computers, the best in the business.
These are the people that are allowing us to have internet technology here today from Tottenville High School. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. So a big shout out to Adam and everybody over there at Qualitech. We're waiting for the Lincoln Rail Splitters to take the field here and the national anthem momentarily.
Well, Danny, as you know, high school football, the clock is completely optional, and teams come out whenever they want.
You said it,
Something
mister.
I've learned this season. In every other sport, when the game's supposed to start, it starts. In football, halftime and start of games are apparently just optional. Lincoln is not on the field. It is time for kickoff. And that is somehow okay.
Oh, no, Lincoln is on the field. They're praying in the south end zone.
I did not see that. Okay, fair enough. So Tottenville will wait. I believe we're going to have the coin toss. The captains will meet at midfield here, Danny. It is cold, but it is a beautiful afternoon here on the south shore of Staten Island. Player to watch for Tottenville. Running back Tyson Bent has had a phenomenal sophomore campaign. He's probably one of the leading rushers. Did not realize.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our nation's national anthem. Bookies, zoom out. You're giving everybody at home a seizure. For the love of God, let's turn it around to the Nobody Cares Sports broadcast booth powered by our friends at Main Street Coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, we are really a mom and pop network, and by mom, I mean strictly pop. Our broadcast booth is powered by our friends, Main Street Coffee. Bookie's on camera today. If you know any cameramen out there, if they could be here in the next 15 minutes, they're hired for the PSAL semifinal game. Other than that, I'd say we got a good staff here today, Ray. Ray Palma, Danny Chanod, and Phil McGuire, as you can see on camera, is our scoreboard clock official today. Great to have him in the booth. Always a pleasure. The teams are walking out onto the field right now for the ceremonial coin toss. Ray, can you get a look at the players out there, the captains representing both squads?
Looks like for Tottenville, it's number 1, Reggie McClure, and number 54 is Angelo Novello representing Tottenville. My poor vision and depth perception, I'm getting a 4 from Phil. 4 for is Devonta Polius.
14.
I got a 14, which is Brandon Blue. 11. Phil is the best in the business.
Phil's kicking
folks.
it.
Kevin Campos. Kevin Campbell's a linebacker, also a captain. And number 18, Jaden Bernard Jr., a tight end, 6 foot 175. Excuse me, 6 foot 205. Danny, as I was going to mention Phil a lot more than just a clock guy. Phil has the vision and a big part of our broadcast booth. We look forward to working with Phil again.
Well, it looks like the coin toss is up. The Pirates have won the toss, and they've elected to receive. Starting us off here for the 2023-24 PSAL City semifinal game. As you may know or may not know at home, there's 2 games on the docket today. Right now, the Curtis Warriors are visiting the Erasmus Hall Dutchmen. We'll let you know as that game rolls on what the updates are. But for here from Luton Avenue, it's the battle of the 6 and 2s meeting here. And if you're familiar with these 2 squads, Ray, Ohio State, Michigan's playing today. It's a big rivalry day in football. Here in New York City, a school from Brooklyn and Lincoln High School and a school from Tottenville and Staten Island here. These 2 schools seem to meet every year in the playoffs in the semifinals.
I'll go even further. All 4, Danny, you know, with Erasmus Hall and Curtis. You're talking about the creme of the crop.
Bookie, zoom out a bit.
Cream of the crop in the PSCL, so no surprise here with these top 4 teams. You know, obviously, we have a chance at an all-island final, which would be pretty cool, or we could have an all-Brooklyn final. So there's a few options out there. And, Danny, we are moments away from a kickoff. The sky is sunny. It is very cold, but the kids don't look it. We got the kids out there ready to go, and we're ready for some high-level PSAL football.
Let's get it. There is nothing better on television to watch right now. Of course, Michigan, Ohio State's on, but like we mentioned, local sports, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Lincoln is set to kick us off. As Ray mentioned, it's a chilly afternoon here on the southern shores of Staten Island. 40 degrees and windy. Big man set to kick for Lincoln. The size of this one, Ray, my heavens. He's going to lay the wood.
Damian Ramirez to kick it off.
It is a high arcing rainbow kick to start us off. Fair caught at the Tottenville 36-yard line. And that's where the Pirates will take over on their opening drive.
Damian Ramirez, 5'10", 270 senior on the kickoff. Not quite ideal on that one. Fair catch. Tottenville, good field position to start off the drive.
Great field position when all things considering, but really not so bad of an outcome for the Rail Splitters on such a high arcing kick. It could have potentially been disaster.
McGuire will be in the shotgun.
Out of a gun, they give us to the back. That, of course, is a name that we're going to call a lot today. The BB boys, Corey Brown and Tyshawn Bent, numbers 3 and 4, are going to get heavy loads out of the backfield this afternoon.
Yes, and freshman-sophomore combination, the 2 of those. So 2 dynamic young running backs for the Pirates early and often.
Good job by the Rail Splitters holding the Pirates to 3 yards or less on first down. And I always mention legendary coach Pete McNamara out of Curtis High School, who stresses to his defensive linemen, want to hold them to 3 yards or less on first down and make it a difficult decision for them on second. It seems we have a penalty here against Lincoln to start.
Little offsides there. Danny's going to make it second and short for the Tottenville.
Well, ixnay what I said anyway. McGuire out of the gun is going to give it to the back yet again, who is manhandled by seemingly everybody in a Rail Splitter jersey. It's going to be a loss on the play. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these 2 squads, let's get you introduced. The Rail Splitters come in here from Coney Island, Brooklyn. They're wearing white jerseys today with white pants. They have blue stripe on the side and a blue stripe on the shoulders with silver helmets. The Pirates wearing all purple today. Purple up top and on bottom. Gray and white going down the sides with a white helmet. Close to the first down marker on the give.
Depends on the spot, Danny, but I think he's going to come up a little short, both with the spot. Oh, no, the chains are going to move, Dan.
Generous.
So they gave him the spot, first down.
This game is, in fact, being played on Staten Island. We don't know the referee if they're from Staten Island. Sometimes when a game's this big, you bring in referees from outside the borough, from other boroughs.
Well, you'd hope they bring
Queens.
the best, right? You
By
hope
the
they
way,
bring the
you wanna
best of the best.
That's
yeah,
right.
Whoever the best officials are, hopefully, are assigned to these games.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Pirates from their own 45-yard line. This give is to Bent running left side. He's got about 7 yards on the play across midfield into Lincoln territory. Brings up a 2nd and short.
What a luxury to have. Two stud running backs and an offensive line with some experience that's had a fantastic season. You see this early with Brown, now go to Bent. Dynamic running back rotation for the Pirates on full display early on here as they've crossed into rail splitter territory.
It is a 2nd and 4. McGuire out of the gun, 2 receivers, pump fake, and he's in trouble. The pocket collapses, and he is sacked for the first time this afternoon.
Lincoln for a loss of about
Trying to see, it looks like number 44 in on the tackle for the rail splitters. That's Darrell Owens, a defensive tackle, 6'2", 265 senior.
No big deal. He sounds about like, I think Phil's about 6'2", 265, and that's a pretty big dude.
That kid out there is straight a lean machine, all muscle. It's a 3rd and 6 for the Pirates at midfield exactly. They give us to Bent running left side, close to the first down marker. It looks like he's got it, and the Pirates will once again move the chains on their opening possession.
Oh, he just runs angry, doesn't he? My goodness. One cut right up the middle, puts his head down. Beautiful, beautiful run by Bent. Danny's, if you don't know, as we point out to Phil, Danny is running the entire show, the operation, bookie on the camera. Danny's doing just about everything else. Me holding a microphone and freezing.
It's a pass right side to Bent in the open space. And it looks like he's got the first down yet again for the Pirates.
Flag comes flying at the end there, Danny. We'll see what that was. It looks like Bent gained 7 yards per stride. It really does. It looks like every time Bent takes a step, he gains 7 to 8 yards, it seems like. We'll see what the penalty is here, Danny. The run was over. It came in soon, like long thereafter. Danny is directing the public address announcer as well. So Danny is really doing the entire
public
show
address and speakers today provided by Nobody Cares Sports in partnership with our friend Down to the Felt Casino Rentals.
Down to the Felt. Those guys are the best. They'll come to your party. They'll set up the poker game. They'll set up the blackjack. Been a few functions that were hired by these guys, and the best in the industry as far as the poker world goes, and any kind of table card game.
Got to keep paying attention to other stuff here.
I'm not sure what Danny's saying. He's putting the camera at me and whispering. So I like it when he whispers more. The hand signals are worse because I have no idea what the hand signals are. At least whispering, I hear words. Anyway, penalty is clearly going to go.
Sounds suspect as almighty, saying I'm pointing cameras at you and whispering.
Yeah, we're all good. So the penalty against the Pirates is going to be first down for the rail splitters. Excuse me.
For the
first down for the Pirates. Penalty.
First and 11.
Back. Very confused.
Pirates have the ball at the rail splitter 44-yard line. The give is to Bent running left side. He makes one-man miss into the second level. Running down the left side. Tackled inside the red zone. First down, Pirates.
Beautiful hole created on the left side of the line. Just upfield. And just the burst and speed, the ability to be elusive and create space that this young man presents. Hurry up offense here for the Pirates.
This is Brown running right side. A lot of runs for the Pirates looking to run outside the tackles. We're seeing ground and pound certainly, but they're stretching the field here, and it makes me think that they're really trying to keep it away from running it up the middle at number 44, Darrell Owens, like we mentioned. Let's stretch it and get those linebackers to make plays. It's a pass right side to Bent. Makes one cut. Driving towards the end zone, a dive. He's in! Touchdown, Pirates!
Great design, the screen, blocking downfield. Bent, one move gone. And the dominant season of Tyson Bent continues. 6-0 Pirates. That was a quick, effective drive there. Danny marched it downfield with the run, mixing a few screen passes. Brown, Bent, Tottenville football. It's been that way all season long. And a little fake here. A fake snap directly up the middle. And the two-point conversion. You don't see that too often. Oh, my goodness. Impressive. Brian Neville, special teams coach George Mahoney pulling one out there.
Little trickery on the opening drive here with the two-point conversion. Good. Tottenville with an 8-0 lead. 4 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter of the PSAL semifinals. I'm Danny Chanod on behalf of Nobody Cares Sports Network, providing play-by-play for you this afternoon. Coach Ray Palma, you have already been called the GOAT by someone in the YouTube chat.
I don't know who that person is, but thank you. I'm not sure I'm the goat of anything, but I certainly enjoy doing it. Whatever the sports, love working here with Nobody Cares and Danny Chanod.
Zoom out a bit, Bookie.
We want the bookie to zoom out a bit. We are here live. Tottenville just faked a 2-point conversion. I can't think of the last time I've seen that.
Move left.
If you have 8-0 in the score change pool, you just hit thanks to Tottenville special teams. Danny is directing the bookie to make sure we see the ball, which is probably good for a sports broadcast. And Tottenville set the kickoff.
Who opened the door?
I don't know who Danny's talking to, whether it's you guys or the
This
world.
is
but anyway.
Sakatu.
Oh, fumble, ball to the carpet.
Fumble Ruski, and it's still
looks like
going to
they
be
got it.
rail splitter ball. Oh, they got lucky.
Yeah, that ball was out, clearly. Referee on it right away. That will bring out the rail splitters and their offense. Rail splitter, from what I recall last time, dynamic running game, a 2-back set as well. We'll see. That game was a few weeks ago, Danny, so many things could have happened. I'm sure the offense has evolved.
Bookie, zoom in a bit.
The bookie is developing on
And
the
go
camera,
right.
folks. Being a one-man camera show is not easy. The Chinese bookie is getting on-the-job training. Some may call it a baptism by fire, and he is doing a fantastic job.
That's good right there, pal.
Stay right there. Zoom in no more. All right, bookie. Number 6, Shane Neese will be in a quarterback. 6'3", 190, the senior.
Zoom in a little more.
Neese looking long. Up the right side, has a receiver. What a beautiful grand. No, incomplete. Michael Borhe laid out for that one on a beautiful attempting at the catch. A beautiful attempt of the catch.
Lincoln Rail Splitters.
So early on, you see a beautiful pass downfield. Incomplete, however, will set up 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. The size of Deese here in the shot at the court. Again, 6'3", 190. Looks to be a little bigger than that. He'll be in the shotgun, trips right. Gives up the middle, 31, cuts it upfield. Beautiful run. Takes half the Tottenville defense with them for the first down. That's going to be, was it 21? 31. 31 is Sion Filbert. Beautiful, tough run up the gut there, and they're going to go in the hurry up here. Lincoln getting the guys back on the line. Deese will be in the shotgun. Trips right. Give again. Deese decides to keep it himself. Cuts it back up the middle. Tottenville defense swallows that one up for a loss of about 2.
Lincoln hit for a loss.
So you've seen diversity in the offense so far. You've seen the quarterback run. You've seen the run. You've seen the pass. So Lincoln breaking out the entire bag of tricks early on. They had, now we're going to have 4 receivers. Trips right, 1 receiver left. Sion Filbert will be the running back in the backfield, split to the left of Deese.
All right, Ray, I'm back with you. Had to coach the bookie a little bit.
It's a team effort here, Danny.
Doing a great job out there, Bookie. Out of a shotgun, the give us to the tailback, rolling right side. Beautiful move with the stiff arm to the second level across midfield. Center step down the right side. A huge gain on the play. Knocked out of bounds at the 11-yard line. First down, Lincoln.
What a run. He just kept going and kept finding real estate, small little cuts. Sion Filbert, 5'9", 205 up the sideline. Busted one for about 60 there, Daddy. And that's my horrific math. Might have been more than that. Who knows? Either way.
A little bit left, buddy.
Tottenville is in the shotgun. Excuse me. Rail Splitters in the shotgun with Deese. Give us to number 30 up the middle. No gain there. That's Coley Gillespie.
Loss
other
on the
half of
play.
Other half of a dynamic rail splitter. Yeah, again, a lot of gang tackling here early on. If you had a rail splitters offense, Dan, you needed that. You needed that. You needed the big play. You want to get down deep in their territory. It's going to be 2nd and about 12.
Zoom out just a touch.
Deese looking to pass. Pressure, little screen set up beautifully. One tackle to make. It's a big, great job by Tottenville. It looked like that was number 8. It's number 8. That was Sean McFarland. Ball was out. Looks like it was recovered by the rail splitters as the offense remains on the field. That's going to make it 3rd down. Looks to be 3rd and about 11.
3rd and 12.
Public address announcer 3rd and 12. Let's go with him and call it 3rd and 12. Whistles blowing. Looks like we're going to have a timeout somewhere here. Yeah, it's going to be a timeout, Tottenville. So Tottenville didn't like what they saw, wanted to take care, ensure, get the best defense on the field here for a big third, and we're going to call it 12. Danny Chanod.
Well,
back in
Ray,
the booth
we got a
little tutoring job.
Timeout on the field. This timeout brought to you by our friends at Windows We Are.
Windows We Are.
Tell them a little bit about Windows We Are.
I met the family. I met the Turnbull family, the owners, and it was like meeting celebrities. I was very excited and had a chance to talk to them for a little bit. Windows We Are, Danny. 2 words: Brooklyn and parking lot.
That doesn't make any sense.
Don't hear it together. And if you're on the island, you go out there, you buy some windows from them, they're going to pay your toll as well. So you get a parking lot and the toll paid. It doesn't get any better than that.
That sounds like the 8th wonder of the world.
Yeah, it's almost impossible, but they found a way to do it. And Windows We Are. Listen, it's cold now. That draft in your home, you want to get rid of that draft, you hire Windows We Are. They come install some brand new windows, and that draft will be gone. That electric bill, that heat bill will go down, 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 Danny. Windows We Are, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Go check them out.
We certainly will. They are proud official supporters of this Nobody Cares Sports Network. 8-0 Pirates, 5:44 to go here in the first. Quarterback throwing left. It's caught. Beautiful catch by Decatu.
5'8". It says 5'8", 150. Looks a little bigger than that. I don't know. Usually if you amplify, you add to a height and weight. I think the rail splitters are underplaying, and some of these kids are maybe grown since the beginning of the year, but either way, the hurry up. Deese will be in the shotgun.
Out of a 4th down here, 4th and 5 for the rail splitters. Trying to get the Pirates to jump on the dummy. They do not. Defense playing with cotton in the ears. Deese gets the call from the sidelines as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Out of a gun, the Gibbous to the back, running left side, touchdown, making it look easy.
Filbert, again, just has the ability to just cut and find space. Relatively untouched. Great job and discipline by the Lincoln offense there, getting the play they wanted. Great blocking up front. And Danny, we'll see what they do here. They're down to a lot of time left, so if they're an extra point away, they could go for the extra point, or will they go for 2 and attempt to tie it? We shall see.
What an answer, Ray.
Yeah,
what an answer on the road.
That's how you respond. And we talked about it prior to the game. The 2 teams based on the run. No surprise there. All the positive yardage came from the run for both teams on both drives. They're going to go for 2. They're going to give it to Filbert up the gut. He lowers his shoulder. And, Danny, we are tied at 8.
My man runs like Jerome Bettis, bro. An absolute bus.
So we had 2 possessions. One with a fake for a 2-point conversion. The other with some old school smash mouth football up the gut. Boy, this has been fun to watch. And we still have 4 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Danny Chanod.
You said it, mister. Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's give a shout-out right now to our friend Jack Carlson over there at Comfort Solutions, air conditioning specialist, official supporter of the Nobody Cares Sports Network.
What a great addition to the Nobody Cares Sports family. Comfort Solutions, any form of air conditioning. No job too big, no job too small. And listen, you don't think about air conditioning right now, but when you get those summer months and you need an air conditioner to kick in, you want the highest quality. You want something that's going to get that house nice and crisp. And my guy Jack Carlson over there, those guys will take care of you. And Danny, they're a great addition to our lineup here at Nobody Cares Sports.
Just show the ball to the right a little bit where the kicking team is, Bookie, and then you're made in the shade, handsome.
You guys get beyond the scenes. It's like hearing the director of a show when you hear Danny. That is Danny actually directing the Bookie.
We could do walkie-talkies, but I've been told by the audience at home that they quite enjoy the production.
You shout out to my guy Jonathan Annan, head coach, my former player, the head coach of SUNY Delhi, the Broncos. My gear showed up today. I'm fired up. Love you, J.O. Great job. Really, really proud of you. Let's go, Broncos!
And it is a squibbly kick. That's a live ball fielded at the 40-yard line. McClure with it, and he drives his legs towards the 50, tackle just shy of midfield. The Pirates will once again have fantastic starting position for what is their second drive of the game. 4:56 to go here in quarter number 1.
I think that was 0, Danny, so it'll be a Costa, right? We're going to top. If it's 0, it's a
Tottenville?
Costa.
Oh,
yeah.
a Costa. Oh, I got you.
So a Costa with a beautiful run. This game's been fun so far. A little onside kicks. We got some 2-point conversions.
I'm just going to leave the names to you. I'm terrible. 1st and 10, Pirates on the Lincoln side of the field. Tosses to Bent, right side. No, I'm sorry. That's Brown running right side. He's got a first down. Boy, this lightning and lightning combination for Tottenville can be confusing, but it's showing off big time here this afternoon.
It's impossible to tell the difference. 2 star running backs. Give it to either one of them. Right now, they got both on the field at the same time. If you're a rail split of defense, it's pick your poison.
It's in Lincoln territory. They give his right side. This is Brown with it. Bro, they keep stretching the field, and it is working for them, Ray.
It is certainly working. Offensive line doing their job, setting the edge, creating the lanes, and it doesn't take much for Brown or Bent. You give them some type of lane, they're going to take it and take the opportunity.
Well, I'm thinking you got to slide an outside linebacker C-gap, maybe bring in a DB or safety to blitz.
Danny going
break
John
this
Madden
up.
on us. Loving using C-caps and stuff. Love it.
Yeah, well, I try my best. This is G-Money. Pasqualoni running in motion. Instead, the give is going to be to Brown once again.
Brown for the carry.
Danny just finds a way to avoid contact, never gets taken down by the first tackler. And we spoke about setting the edge, and there's some, a little trap right up the gut. The Pirates' running game early on has been nothing but spectacular. A lot of credit to the offensive line. You see big number 63, Michael Trinidad out there. He's been impressive.
Corey Brown hobbling to the sidelines here. Hopefully he just needs a breather as Tashon Bent remains alone back in the game in a 3 wide receiver set, 2 left, 1 right. McGuire out of the gun. Give is to Bent. Stutter step, running left, and a beautiful tackle made on the edge by Kevin Campos, 5'9", 190 linebacker.
Yeah, good closing speed and a big play, a little trip up there. If he bounces that on the outside, it probably goes for 6. So fortunate to get a little trip up. We'll create up a 2nd down for the Pirates offense. Gibbs going to go back to Bent, left side, cuts it back up the middle. To a gain to about 4 to 5 yards there. It's going to set up 3rd down at about the 25, 24-yard line. I'm going to call it about 3rd and 5 here, Danny. I'm looking to my left. Danny's got YouTube on his big fancy screen. He is the executive producer, the camera director. He is the whole show here. McGuire getting the play call from the sideline. Tottenville with a 3rd down snap. He looks to be 3rd and about 5. McGuire in the shotgun. They give us to Bent. Cuts up the middle. Falls forward. Don't think it's going to be enough for a 1st down, so it's going to set up a 4th down scenario for the Pirates offense. Brown will come back onto the field. So clearly the Pirates are going to be going for this. Brown on, Bent off. So Bent won't be on the field here for this 4th down snap.
3rd and 1.
Announcer says 3rd, but I have it as 4th.
Yeah, let's look 4th and 1. Give us to Brown running A-gap, taking it right up the gut. 1st down for the Pirates. Another great tackle made in the open field by Campos, saving a touchdown on the play.
Campos has been a godsend for that Lincoln defense so far. But so far, this game's just all about offense. And all about the run, Danny. Brown will be in the sailback.
McGuire gives it to Brown, running right side, makes a man miss, stretching it towards the pylon, knocked out of bounds inside the 5. It's going to be close, right? But it looks like a 1st and goal for the Pirates at the 1-yard line.
He looks to be inside the 1. I mean, I thought it was a touchdown. Obviously not from here, but extremely close. Tottenville, yeah, Danny, that ball's inside the 1-yard line.
Could zoom in a little bit there, Book. And
Looks
McGuire,
like McGuire is going to fall forward.
the quarterback sneak.
I don't see any signal yet.
That's good, buddy. You could zoom out now.
Was that?
The middle, touchdown.
Okay, it is a touchdown, Danny. I didn't see any signal from the official. Touchdown. Looked like McGuire on the keeper. Tough to see from our angle. 14-8. So now the Pirates are going to line up again.
Well,
This is an interesting formation here, Danny. Okay, I was going to say they're shifting here.
A lot of magic happening.
I'm going to line up for the extra point, or at least line up to do so. The fake is in play as they did it on the first possession. kick is up. The kick is right down the middle.
It's
and
cash.
good.
Wow.
Good.
They're doing it all on special teams here this afternoon. A 2-point conversion on some trickery earlier, and now an extra point makes it a 15-8 ball game. 1:36 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Back with more high school football when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bookie's doing an unbelievable job on camera. I just want to say that. We joke around a lot, but when you run a tight operation like we do here at Nobody Cares, if you could just put the ball on camera, that would be great, Bookie. It's to your left. Appreciate you as always. Ray, you got a little snack here in the broadcast booth?
You know, I always try to sneak something to eat in, and the timeout's just not quite long enough. Yeah, I got a little Hershey almond bar here. Very nice.
So it is going to be a high-arcing kick. Will it stay in bounds? No, it
That
won't.
will not. Danny.
Penalty against the Pirates here on this kickoff. 1:33 to go here in the first quarter.
It's going to put the ball somewhere around the 40-yard line. Certainly not ideal. So special teams have been an adventure. All kickoffs have been an adventure. The bookie on the camera has been an adventure.
35. First and 10.
Got to make sure that there's stuff on camera, dude.
Yeah, it is kind of key as far as the camera game, to have the camera facing the field. Pretty important. But again, the bookie would
I'm
have
going to go
baptism
home
by
and
fire.
open up something and just finish it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what Danny's alluding to. If he's going to go home. If Danny leaves, it'll be Phil and I. We'll carry through the rest of the way. Bookie, you'll be on your own. I am not a director. I am strictly color commentary or play-by-play when needed. So D's going to look wide out, screen, 88 cutting up the field.
Oh, Ducatu
Beautiful
stays
run.
on his feet.
Oh! Still on his feet, will cross midfield. What a beautiful play by Solomon Ducatu.
First down.
He is clearly the wide receiver one for this Rail Splitter team, and as that number one receiver, he's doing a tremendous job so far.
First and 10 from the 50-yard line.
So the ball's going to be right at midfield, Danny. Rail Splitters in the hurry up.
And a begun to give this to Philibert.
31 with the carry.
He has really got nowhere to go. It seems that Lincoln, and I agree with them on this strategy, is committed to the ground and pound on first down. They want to keep the defense honest. As you know, Ray, this sets up the play action, which is my favorite play in football. Out of a gun, quarterback throwing left side, complete to Ducatu. He's got a first down and more. Tackled at the 32-yard line. First down, Lincoln.
Beautiful throw by D's. Got that thing on a string, just slinged it out there. Put the ball right where it needed to be. Rail Splitters will stay in the hurry up.
Tackle made by Charles of the Pirates. A lot of whistles.
Whistles everywhere. Whistles we are. That didn't really work.
Nah, that's all right.
It
I
sounded better
appreciate
in my head before I said it.
Appreciate your enthusiasm.
I wish I had some Main Street coffee.
You know,
right
I'm
now.
going to go
It's
home
freezing.
later and watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I like to do that every Thanksgiving weekend.
I love to watch Airplane.
Great movie.
When the bleep hits the fan, they actually throw the when they actually throw the bleep at the fan. That's one of the best scenes in movie history.
I like how you bleeped yourself out because you know I don't have that technology.
Yeah, you know. Try and keep it kid show.
Out of a gun. Under pressure and lucky to just get rid of it that time as the quarterback 2nd and 10 coming up. It was Nassim Dees really just didn't have – it was blowing up from the start. 26 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Like in the water boy, right? Little play, another day. Little play, another day.
Oh, my God. I love Farmer Fred. Farmer Fred, take some laps. Special teams, take some laps.
Dees will be in the shotgun. Filbert in the backfield flank to his right.
3 wide receivers set. It's a fake to the running back. Quarterback's going to keep it. Laundry on the field here, Ray.
Laundry has been a little bit of a factor so far, and Judging from where the flag came from, looks like it could be holding on the offense. I don't know what's happening. This kid's on the field, on the floor.
Oh, looks
now
like
he pops up like, and he slips. He didn't quite stick the landing. Going to give that one about a 5.4. No idea what's happening. Everybody's clapping.
I see what happened here.
Was there a
Well, look at this,
flag
Ray.
coming in?
If we rewind it, you could see here that we have a player from Lincoln come over, and long after the play is over, just pushes the Tottenville defender down to the ground about 10 seconds after the play was done.
That. He's not going to be able to stay in this game, I'd imagine. If a referee saw that, this kid's going to get disqualified. We just see a number. Was that 6? Phil's saying it was 6. Oh, Danny, if that was decent. And Deese gets thrown out of this game. That is a major.
You're talking the quarterback of the Rail Splitters.
I don't know. We'll see. Now, it all depends on the officials. The officials don't have the benefit of replay, although it would be really cool if they came over and looked at us and asked us to get involved. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway.
I really hope that doesn't happen.
Yes, me too, actually.
Phil, take over.
So I think that we're going to see the penalty was thrown out, whether it'll just be a personal foul or whether an ejection is going to be involved. That was very excessive long after the play was blown dead, it seemed like.
Bookie, see if you could zoom in on the referee talking to the Tottenville coaches.
Look at the bookie.
There you go.
Yeah, Book.
Way to be. Always like to see Neville's reaction up close if we can. Shout out to Coach O'Connor of the Rail Splitters, Coach Neville of the Pirates. 15-8 as we awaited an explanation. You could see he's hot out there.
That referee just did kata from Cobra Kai. He did the whole Daniel-san Miyagi thing. A lot of pointing and dancing.
Dead ball, personal foul on both sides.
Dead ball, personal foul. Phil is saying on both sides.
All right, Bookie, you can zoom out. We understand Neville's losing his mind. Thank you.
So very fortunate for the Rail Splitters. Penalties are going to offset, so the actions of Deese will actually go unpenalized, really. And that's a big, huge break for the Rail Splitters because that was after the whistle. Anyway.
So Deese remains in the game, as you mentioned.
And they don't lose any yardage, Danny. So a penalty on the Pirates, even everything out. It'll be second down and about 12.
Shocking series of events. I could see why Neville was so upset. Deese under pressure completes it to Philibert right side. He's going to be tackled hard out of bounds by everybody in a purple jersey left side of the field.
And I'll set up third down here. Third and about 12. Philibert has been spectacular all day. For the first time, the Pirates will be able to take him down with initial contact.
A third and long for Lincoln at the Pirates' 35-yard line. 10 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter, and we've got movement on the defense.
I wish I was at Jay's on the Bay right now. I'd get myself a nice hot tea. I can tell you that much, Danny.
I got a charcuterie board from him for Thanksgiving. There's a picture of it on the Nobody Cares Sports Instagram. It was the most bomb-ass charcuterie board on earth. Shout out to Chef Joe. Fine dining down there at Jay's on the Bay, official sponsor of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. Deese out of a gun and throwing left. He's got to touchdown, Lincoln.
What a bounce back drive by the Rail Splitters offense. The run and the pass. Deese puts it on a dime.
Hashtag .city, Ray.
We got to get the Katu on the Instagram thingy or something here. My goodness, they're an extra point away from tying it. And we're going to get a chance to see my guy Ramirez out here, I would imagine, with a chance to get the extra point.
On what would be like the final play of the first quarter with 10 seconds to play, they do that strike, make it 15-14. It's got 2 seconds on the game clock here as they attempt the extra point. We'll see if they'll kick it. It looks like they have their big man out there. That's number 71, Damian Ramirez. He plays offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and kicker.
Perfectly normal.
Just a machine athlete. Snap, holds, kick is up, and it is money.
That is right down the pipe, going halfway up there, almost out to, what street is that? Is it Amboy Road? What is that, Phil? What's that street straight ahead there?
Say it's Amboy Road.
Amboy Road? Okay, good. I got it right the first time. 15-50. You had 5-5 in the pool first quarter. You hit. That is not common.
Not common at all for a
2-point
football game. I agree.
Setting some things off here. So, Danny, first quarter is
just bring it right, Book. Show the football on the tee. Always show the football on the tee for the team that's about to kick off. Always show the team that's about to kick off. Show it more right. There you go, pal. For anybody watching at home, when we teach this at high schools, this could be your son or daughter running the camera at a game.
And we are available for hire. Reach out to Danny Chanod or myself. Nobody Cares Sports with a variety of packages. We are a DOE-approved vendor, folks. You can reach out to Danny or myself. We'd love to come do some things in your schools. We're not just football. We can broadcast just about anything.
Everything.
You put it in front of us.
I really want to get into some bowling this year.
I
some
want
hockey.
a spelling bee. Please, a spelling bee. God, that would be fun.
Can you use it in a sentence?
And the four of us, me, Danny, Phil, and the bookie, spelling bee, set it up.
I'm in.
Phil would definitely win. My money's on
Dominate,
Phil.
right?
Phil's shaking his head in
Silent
confidence.
killer. All right, the rail splitters are fired up here, and why not? 15-all is our score. Off the tee, this will be the final play of the first quarter as it comes to an end with a fair catch. Ladies and gentlemen, after one full quarter of play, this score, Lincoln 15 and the Pirates 15.
Main Street Coffee!
First and 10 from the Tottenville 31.
It is absolutely no time for timeouts here as we start off the second quarter. The give is to Bent. Beautiful spin move like Madden in the backfield. Gets him an extra couple of yards on the play.
That was very Madden-esque. I believe he hit the circle button on that one.
Favorite.
Coach O'Connor on the Viking side, on the rail splitter sideline, is very upset at something. Danny is looking at a replay on his phone. He's directing the bookie. He's running the show. He's hitting a bunch of buttons on this Dr. Dre beat machine looking thingy here.
Oh.
Now he hit another button. I don't know what it did, but he did something here. I'll go play-by-play of Danny as both teams are going to report to the sideline. Not sure what's happening here.
I don't know if now they're doing the end of the first quarter and that final play there that time is, sometimes the clock can be just a couple of seconds off.
Danny, I might get typhoid. I'm looking to my right. Phil's wearing shorts. That's why I didn't know if you knew that.
I had
Phil's
this
wearing
conversation
shorts.
with him earlier. I believe I did a game here last year. I'm not sure. I met Phil before, and I remember it was freezing when I met him.
Oh, okay. We did a game earlier with Phil as well.
So that first quarter is brought to you by our friends at 1-800-WATER DAMAGE. Shout out to Cosmo Martelli of Greater Monmouth County, serving New York and New Jersey. Number is on the screen. Cosmo is a assistant coach at, where is he? Assistant coach at Moore Catholic
High School. God, Phil knows everything.
Phil knows absolutely
We gotta
everything,
get Phil on
dude.
Jeopardy. Cranial Crunch or something. My goodness. So, yeah, Cosmo Martelli, 732-955-4223. Might have butchered that. Danny hit the button on me at the end.
4232. It's all right.
4232, thank you.
McGuire out of a gun, rolling right side. He's got a man off the outstretched fingertips
Incomplete pass.
of Reggie McClure.
Tottenville second. 3rd and 6.
Danny, who is on the mic for us here? Doing a fantastic job. Who is the public address?
Oh,
announcer?
that's Tom out of Down to the Felt. He's working with us today in partnership.
I couldn't think of Tom's name. I've known Tom a long time.
Tom Bannis.
Well, he's doing a fantastic. He got a good announcer voice. Good, very good job.
Well,
with
I
the
said,
public
listen,
address.
I can't do PA announcing because you guys want
Right.
to broadcast, but we can bring a DJ and a PA announcer just as good as anybody on Nobody Cares. And he's doing a great job today here. His laundry on the field. We do it all, Ray.
Nobody Cares Sports. You can hire Danny Chanod is available. He can host. He can run a PD for you principals out there listening. You know, you're having a PD day. You want something for these staff. You can come in, run a trivia game, run some contests. Watered, put you in a little tank and dunk somebody. Basketball training. There's a bunch of options. Reach out. Danny has a package available for all this stuff. Absolutely nobody cares.
Absolutely nobody does. And we're out here, man, for the community.
On the field.
So I don't know if they've picked up the laundry.
3rd
I
and
do
11.
know the ball's going to be at the 31.
2, I believe.
We're going to go 2.
Out of a gun. Oh, fumble in the backfield. No, it's a
It was just some
misdirection.
tomfoolery there,
A little
yeah.
tomfoolery is right.
A little bent to
Brown.
Brown, cuts it back upfield. Did not get the first down. Is going to set up 4th down.
4th and 5, and we have a flag on the play.
4th and 5, and I'm sure you heard from the public address with a flag on the play here.
It started out so clean, Ray, and now, as of late, it has just been a lot of penalties as we are just 20 seconds into the second quarter, and it looks like a personal foul against Lincoln.
So many hand signals.
Number 10.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Number 10, Christian Pilgrim, allegedly the assailant there on the play. So it's going to set up a first down for the Pirates offense, and they're going to cross over into rail splitter territory. Ball looks to be about the 47-yard line.
Great job, Bookie. You're doing a great job.
The bookies learned to follow that football. We're all growing here in the booth. It is 11
Fan
degrees.
originally. It's freezing in the booth, I can't lie. Out of a gun, the give is to Bent. Swallowed up for a second, and then a beautiful move makes him free. After escaping, he picks up about 4. It could have been a loss on the play, Ray.
It's never a loss. You get the ball to Tyson Bent. He is just unstoppable out of the backfield. Makes the first guy miss every time. Danny Chanod now running the YouTube machine. Like and comment, people. I told my players today to make sure they logged in. I hope they're hitting the comments up. You can ask trivia questions, anything you'd like. Let the comments up. Danny's on top of all this stuff. McGuire in the shotgun. Bent flank to his left. It's going to draw them off sides. Hard count. Looks like Ramirez jumped amongst others there along the defensive line of the Rail Splitters.
I'm going to have to post this picture to Instagram to show the world how cold Chow is outside on camera.
Also, how the bookies, for
Chow's
some reason,
so cold.
Yes, that's a great hashtag. And for some reason, the camera is set up at 6 feet when the bookie's about 4'11". So I don't know what's going on there either, but the bookie on his tippy toes. That picture, check out our Instagram page.
All right.
Phil is shaking his head in disgust at this point.
You got to earn it. You got to earn your money out there, Bookie. Out of a gun, the give is to Bent again. Running back takes it A-gap, and the Rail Splitters stuff them, but they only needed 2 on the play for a first down, and it looks like the Pirates got it. And that is a hot mic out there. Those fans are super excited.
Somebody wasn't exactly thrilled with that play.
Let's
there.
just lower the field mics for a second.
Or we could raise them up there.
Yeah, I mean,
on an authentic South Shore Staten Island feel. Clock's running down, 10:21 remaining.
Careful. You got to be careful starting your car after this game. 1st and 10.
Now, they love us out here, Danny. Nobody cares. We got to.
I think they do.
They love us
They're
out
warmed
here.
up to us. Shanning a man in motion. The give is to Bent out of the backfield. A little misdirection running right side. Tackled. That is a beautiful play made in the outstretched open field by number 9, Jesse McCallop. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Number 9 out of Lincoln is Xavion Betts.
It's like a Xavion.
You know what?
I'm saying no X. You can't pronounce an X. Xavion Betts what I'm going with.
I'm with it. If the family's good with it.
If not, family, please feel free to comment in the comments.
Yeah, send your hate mail to Nobody Cares Commodore in Florida, and then we'll get you.
He loves hate mail.
He loves it. That's his Instagram handle. The give is to Bent, stutter step, left side going B-gap, laundry on the field yet again. Close to a first down marker, but the far side referee signifies this one's coming back.
If you're Tottenville, we say it every time we broadcast the game, but if you're Coach Brian Neville, the fact that you have such a dynamic running back combination, that's a freshman and a sophomore, I mean, how set up is Tottenville for the next 3 to 4 seasons? Danny, trying to check out the YouTube page. Oh, we see comments.
Yeah, you can see everything there.
Look at this. Armando A has a question.
Does he?
That's what it says. I don't know. See a question. I can't read this. Okay, I can't multitask.
It says I have a question, and then there's no question, which worries me. That open-ended statements like that make me have panic attacks. All right. 2nd and 14. McGuire out of a gun. Give us to Bent, who gives it to Brown on an end around, making a man miss on the left side of the field, and a beautiful tackle made by the running back, now playing defense for the Rail Splitters, and Syed Philibert. So that kid can do it all, Ray.
Special all-around athlete in Philibert. My goodness, and
good luck with
things
that.
are getting blown around. It worked early on, but the rosters are here. I've gone to the hand. The microphone is in my hand, Howard Cosell style. I'm holding it like a Mr. Kennedy, WWE style. Mr. Anyway, Anderson. Okay.
Now back to the action on the field. McGuire, stutter step, under pressure, rolling left, almost tackled, staying on his feet, and driving forward, never skipping leg day. My heavens! Finally pushed out of bounds by 4 different Lincoln Rail Splitter defenders.
And looks like 57 for the Pirates. That's Cyrus. We got Cyrus Cardona went down. But looks like he's going to pop right back and get back on the field. My goodness, I thought he might have been injured. No plays off for him after taking a nasty spill on the sideline. Waving off any help. Doesn't need any. Kid's tough kid.
That's a perfect shot right there, Bookie.
Look at the Bookie growing as the game goes, Danny.
Growing.
It's all about evolving.
Just hope Grandma in Florida made it past that opening minutes of the first.
McGuire will be in the shotgun, but no, we're going to have a timeout.
Nope.
Rail Splitters, Danny.
Timeout on the field. We're going to turn it around here, I guess, to the Nobody Cares Sports broadcast booth powered by our friends. Who sponsors our broadcast booth, Ray?
Is it Main Street Coffee?
You know it is.
Main Street Coffee.
Welcome to the booth, ladies and gentlemen. You're also going to meet our scoreboard operator right now, Phil McGuire.
That's Phil.
Joining us in the booth, I'm Danny Chanod. This is Ray Palma. Second quarter, 8:25. We're knotted up at 15. Ray, are you enjoying yourself? Oh, Picks. Get over here. Come over here.
We've seen a little bit of everything
Say what
so
up.
far.
What's going on, everybody?
It's Picks, ladies and gentlemen. There's your camera right there. He is world's greatest photographer, runs out of the College of Staten Island. It's a star-studded affair here today, Ray.
Between Phil and Picks, I'm surrounded by local celebrities. This is amazing. And quite a performance here so far, Danny, like you asked. So far, this game's had a little bit of everything, right? We've had some passing downfield, dynamic running from 4 special running backs. We got Picks in the booth, and Phil, the best PSAL clock operator I have ever seen.
Bookie's doing an unbelievable job out
I left the bookie out of it. It's also 12 degrees.
It is. He's freezing. 7:43 to go here. Second quarter. McGuire out of a gun. Giving it to the back. Running straight up the middle. Bent. House call. Touchdown Pirates.
So each team with possessions, each team with scores as Tyson Bent continues his onslaught on the PSAL and their opposing defenses. This kid has been special all season long. We get a big loud horn. So
Everybody
the Pirates,
loves the air horn.
Pirates went for 2 the first time they scored. Extra point the next one. They're lined up here, and Tom Trickery gives it to number 1 up the middle. Looking for a signal from the officials. Danny, I don't know if you saw that, but there was a snap, and he tossed it up in the air, and they did not get it. So they go for the extra point again. Go for a 2-point conversion again on the fake. They fall short. 6-point advantage.
I mean, trickery all day from the Pirates, right?
Yeah, you got to keep you on your toes. That is for sure.
Well, there's another score and another break in the action. We want to give a big shout-out to our friend Joe LeBron at LeBron Team Realty.
Joe LeBron, friend of the family,
He
great
has
guy,
been-
local support, local. He's been a supporter from day one.
Day one.
And his realty team is just some of the most honest people you could ever meet. And yes, I use the words honest and real estate in the same sentence. It can be done. I've seen it.
All right, Bookie, we're going to swing the camera right. Tottenville's going to be kicking off. So you could show them in their huddle. Beautiful job.
The bookie growing.
A little
like a
more
weed.
right if you can, Book. More right. There you go. There they are. Follow those kids.
7:35 left in the half. Tottenville 21, Lincoln 15.
Well, I'm looking at. Now you got me. I catch
So this
myself
is
reading the
live,
comment.
and this is YouTube, which is about 5 seconds behind.
Oh, I can't. You know what? I'm getting distracted, Danny, and it's resulting in dead air. So
I also apologize to people at home. I'm running the scoreboard, graphics on screen, cameras, etc. So we're growing. Looks like offsides here on the kickoff.
That ball went to about the 42-yard line. So everything's been kind of an adventure. Things on special teams have been an adventure. We haven't seen many kicks downfield. We've seen some onside kick attempts. I'm not sure if that was an onside attempt or that was just an awful kick, but either way, it's going to result in the ball being at the Oh, it's going to be offside. So Danny called it initially. It's going to be offside. So we're going to get a re-kick for the Pirates. Yeah, Yeah, I'm going to say it's down to single digits. It's about 9 degrees.
Got to
out
give
here.
a big shout out to Jessie, who is
The body?
She's like the boss. Jessie the body. Yeah, Jessie's the boss down here. I always deal with her at Tottenville High School, and by I say deal with her, I mean it's a pleasure to see her every weekend. She's not here. Had to go to a wedding on Thanksgiving at the Staten, Ray.
Oof.
Whew. So Thanksgiving weekend, anyway. So
No better than the Staten.
No better than
No
Staten.
better than the Staten.
Field for Lincoln.
have fun. Say hello to our friends, John and
love
Gary.
Love the Lagresi family, the Staten Island staple. They do it right over there.
Are we?
Maybe they should be.
Are they kicking
should-
it for the third time?
Phil says yes, folks. So the ball's going to be kicked again.
I can't do this.
12 men in the field. Phil apparently knows way more about football than we do.
Yeah, he's paying attention. He's locked in.
Phil, the official scoreboard operator here at Tottenville. The bookie, the official camera guy. Tottenville's going to kick it again. This
All right.
time from the 40-yard line.
So this is the original placement of where the kick should have been kicked from.
Lots of
kicks. Much ado about nothing. Thank you. 7:30 to go here, second quarter. Pirates up by 6, and it's a kick going down the left side. It'll go out of bounds for the second consecutive kick from the Pirates.
Flag, Danny, more flags.
Well, it looks like we've got a little extracurricular activity on the field there. Bookie, if you could swing the camera right for the love of God and just put kids on camera, that would be great.
Well, you know, the bookie's having a hard time.
He's doing good. It's just freezing. I'm
cold.
going to get you better set up there in the second half, pal.
Maybe a camera that's, maybe his height would help. A foot taller than him. Dan, it's a good time for a sponsor drop. What else we got in this
It's a
thing right
great
here,
idea.
Danny,
I have no problem talking about my buddy Joe from Jay's on the Bay.
Ooh, easy one to talk about.
Fine
there.
dining.
Jay's on the Bay, fine dining. You ask what kind of restaurant Jay's on the Bay is, it really is no description. A little bit of everything. All I know is it is all delish, fine dining down there on Bay Street. Danny.
I'm a big fan of the Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And No. Yes, that. Takatu outside. Favorite dish for me, chicken and waffle pizza. It's pretty phenomenal. And if it sounds like, hey, that sounds like something I'd make at 2 a.m., then he'll make it for you at 7:30. You go there for dinner. It'll be a great experience. Fine dining at the next level.
2 a.m., 2 p.m., chicken and waffle pizza. Those 4 words cannot possibly go wrong.
Oh, a little trickery here. Quarterback keeps it after a fake to the back, rolling left side, close to the first down marker. It's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 44-yard line.
Filbert with a great job with the fake there. He certainly caught me. People are asking us who we think is going to win. I have no idea. I think the team is, so far, it's going to be a team with the ball last is going to win, it seems like.
Looks that way. 3rd and 2. Give us to Filbert. Little stutter step. Beautiful move. Open field, left side. He could go all the way. Tackled inside the 10-yard line. What a huge run here from the Rail Splitters.
What a nice cut and impressive run. I mean, Filbert is listed. Is there a penalty?
It's
Danny?
coming back.
5'9", 205. You don't see kids that big move like that too often. Is it coming back on the penalty? The Pirates holding against Lincoln's going to negate that beautiful run.
Oh,
Big
that's tough.
setback. Like you pointed out, Dan, they started out slowly, but the flags have been in abundance ever since. I'm looking forward to halftime, Danny. Whatever the Tottenville Snack Shack has as far as warm is going to be purchased.
I mean,
by
if you're
me.
out there in the snack shack listening to the broadcast,
Jen, are you here?
just know that we're
Sorry.
hostages.
Wrong
And
place.
if you could bring any kind of snacks up here to the booth, we'll give you a shout out.
Diet Coke would be
We'll
lovely.
pay. We'll pay. We have money.
cash.
Bookie has yen. I don't know what the transfer rate is on the currency, but
The bookie you'll know. You can trust him.
I don't think so.
Bookies are great with numbers. He's a numbers guy, the bookie. And also,
Certainly not a camera guy. Shots fired. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at their own 45. Throwing right side. This ball is going to be complete to the receiver, Michael Borhe, and he is just going to be driven back.
he's got
Woo! Number 23 of the Pirates got busy that time, Ray.
initial contact at around the 40, tackle ended up around the 25. My goodness.
A.J. Azimi,
Danny, you pointing what number again, Danny?
number 23.
AJ Azemi. Yeah, we'll go with Azemi.
Say it twice. It sounded so nice. I mean, Love to know what that kid bench presses.
Blue jacket, green jacket, who? All right, Deese is going to be in the shotgun.
Hey, if you're not doing anything, see you on the 9th green at 9. Oh, all right.
It's a secret of the pros.
Saying Happy Gilmore changed my life. That's how I hire my staff. Out of a gun, under pressure, getting rid of it, nearly intercepted. Whew. Oh, doctor, that would have been a huge play for this Tottenville defense on what's been a one-score game all game. 5:33 to go here, second quarter. 21-15 our score brings up a 3rd and long, and by long, I mean 13 yards for the Rail Splitters.
Danny, what we got coming up, Danny? I know it's this time of year. When is your annual fundraiser, toy fundraiser, Danny? We haven't plugged that yet today.
Well, maybe we'll throw one up before halftime. You know, December 9th, Flagship Brewery, proud sponsor of us. And come on down, bring a toy. We got casino rentals in the building, craps tables, roulette, food from area businesses, 2 live bands, a DJ, 50 baskets. Quarterback under pressure. Tottenville's going to come up with a huge sack. You can cue that train horn, ironically, against the Rail Splitters.
So now we might have something you haven't seen yet today, a punt.
That's right. Mike, that you're paying attention.
I am here. I am locked in. I am freezing, but I am locked in. 5:09 and counting.
Bookie, I want to let you know that you're not any, colder than we are. We're freezing too.
Oh, we're actually probably a little better.
Don't say that.
I mean,
He can't hear you.
We're in a booth. I don't know this line to the guy, but
He's in
okay.
the sun.
There's supposed to be a heater. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? No way, it's on.
Come on.
Spit it, Danny. Can we turn that on?
Back to the action
Phil
on
told
the
me to turn it
field.
on.
Lincoln set for their first punt. On a 4th and an eternity, 2 men back for the Pirates. 4:35 to go here in the first half of action. No pressure on that one. It's a high arcing kick that just bounces. It's about 20 yards, and it goes another 10 on the bounce. So a fortuitous bounce for the Rail Splitters that time. A lot of chirping going on out there between these two teams, Ray. I'm starting to think that they don't like each other very much. This break in the action brought to you by our friends at Fast Track Auto Body, proud supporter of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. 550 Richmond Terrace here in Staten Island. Big shout out to Al and the gang over there. We appreciate you coming on. He said, hey, man, I just want to get involved with local sports. And we said, sir, we got you. Very hard to find honest people in the car game. Great family-owned and operated business over there on the terrace. The give is up the gut. Corey Brown gets about 4 on the play. The ground and pound continues to pay off here for the Pirates.
You talk about fast track. This game, both offenses, this game just free flow moving.
That's
from
good.
Possession to possession.
Very good, Ray. Yep, this time it's to Brown once again. He's got the first down, chugging along into Rail Splitter territory. First down for the Pirates and more extracurricular activity, this time along the Pirates sideline.
An update from the booth, a little extracurriculars. Looks like Filbert a little upset here. Great job by his teammate, number 10, Christian Pilgrim, to kind of calm him down, maybe get him to the sideline. Avoid anything too crazy. We got a Rail Splitter down on the field as well. Looks like that's number 7, Kareem Hall. And another update, Danny. Phil pointed out this little heater thing. I just turned it from low to high. Perhaps we might get heat in the booth, which would be nice. We're going to take a knee.
Now, it looks like we've got a player down on the field here, so we will turn it around to, if you could see who is the player injured. It looks like number 7 for Lincoln. You don't have to zoom in on the injured player, Bookie. I tell you every week. Killing me. Welcome to the booth, everybody. Ray, you having fun? Yeah, you got caught eating a chocolate bar?
I haven't eaten it, but I try old games to just try to have a chance to jump on and grab a little snack. For some reason, broadcasting makes me hungry. What can I tell you?
I try to tell Bookie all the time. You just can't be zooming in on kids that are writhing in pain on the field.
Well, you know, the bookie's going for the, looks like our heads, Dan. We got to fix the camera.
No, I did. I fixed it.
Oh, there we are. Look at that. Oh, delay. Got it. Okay. Well, Danny, good
So
to be
tell
out
the folks at home what's going on here, how much time is left, and what the delay is.
3:55 remaining. Injured player delay on the field. The injured player now off the field. Referees are in a huddle. 21-15 Pirates. Danny, if the Pirates go in here and make it a two-score game going to the half, that'd be big.
Well,
we've only had one punt this afternoon, Lincoln in one possession, and then get the stop. So, two-possession lead, certainly not insurmountable.
Lincoln does get the ball to start the second half.
That certainly will help. 3:55 remaining in what has been an adventurous game. A little bit of everything and a lot of bit of the run. Referees are in no rush to get me my halftime sheet. Personal foul on the rail splitters. Personal foul on the Pirates. So a lot of offsetting penalties this afternoon.
Offsetting, unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. So
Well,
now you get the Tottenville faithful with their suggestions to the officials, which has been quite entertaining. Can't repeat them on the air since we're a kids show.
yeah, and I am, in fact, finding out from the good folks at home, wherever they may be watching, that they are confirming these two schools or football teams do not, in fact, like each other. So it's rivalry weekend near and far in both college football and here on the local scene between Brooklyn and Staten Island. And we're going to do our best to get an update on the Curtis Erasmus game at halftime. I tried to find it up here on the YouTube machine. It doesn't seem that the game's being broadcasted. We'll work on being at two places at once in the future.
I see Kasim Forbes in the comment. Shout out to my guy Kasim Forbes. What up, Kath? You got a little purple thing. That's what that
It's
McGuire's going to give. Brown busted out to the left side.
Woo!
Still can't be
Woo!
tackled. He just
Woo!
avoids first contact at all times. My goodness. Brooklyn angler fishing, accusing the referees. Oh, we're not going to read that one, Danny. Okay, sorry.
Ray, for the record, we don't just read the YouTube comments,
I
right? We
enjoy-
try and filter.
No, I pre-read it, and I thought it was pretty good stuff. But okay, fine.
Shout out
we
to
won't go with
Brooklyn
it.
Angler Fishing, mixing it up out there. Bent in motion, the give is to Brown running left side. Oh, what a hit!
Woo, spicy.
Oh, my goodness. Number 23 from Lincoln.
Rodney Raymond, what a name.
What a
Rodney
name.
Raymond.
My man laid
Rodney
the-
Raymond.
You know, Ray, I thought wood was expensive, but my man is laying the lumber out here for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you don't got a picture for that one, Cotton. McGuire's going to be in the shotgun. Bent is flanked to his right.
Al Brown running in motion. The give is to Brown on an end around. He's got a first down, cutting it upfield. And extracurricular activity downfield again between the wide receiver and safety. It was number 1, Reggie McClure, mixing it up with, I believe, number 23, Rodney Raymond.
Rodney Raymond. That's a great name. That's definitely, we're going to call it the Nobody Cares Sports name of the day. That's
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
often like to pick the name of the game. And I got to be honest with you. Rodney Raymond.
Yeah.
Got to
that's a
get one of
great
those
name.
jerseys.
Absolutely. With the added to the Nobody Cares Sports
We
archive.
got a fullback in the backfield now, Ray. 3 wide receivers set, 2 left, 1 right. McGuire with a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10, 2:25 to go here in the first half of play. Brown going in motion. The give is to Bent following Brown's tail. Laundry on the play, and it looks like Bent's got about 8 yards on this, but it could be coming back.
You said the fullback, Dan. It's number 35, Rocco Burzo. So we have another challenger for name of the day. There, Rocco Burzo. Let me tell you, I ask kids like that, especially kids this age, like how many times has somebody said, "Hey, yo, Rocco"? Or I have students. I have a student named Adrian. I ask them,
I
how
get
many
dressed
times has
to the
someone
Rocky
said,
song.
Right, there you go.
Gonna
How many times have you been heard, "Hey, yo, Adrian"? Meanwhile, you've probably never seen the movie yourself at this age. So.
Me? I don't
Oh
ever
no! I'm
want
saying
you to say that to me
students
again.
of mine at IS-61.
Oh, okay.
And I say how, and like I've heard it a million times from old people like you. That's actually a quote from one of my students, Adrian. Actually,
People are. They are just-
1:44 remaining.
People are literally screaming at the clock ref Phil to change the clock, and
Phil,
everyone
listen,
from the
I've been
vet
at
staff.
and Phil is just doing it based on Phil's knowledge of football and the whistles, but the official time is kept on the field.
It's a great shot, Bookie. You got everything right there. That's perfect.
Look at the bookie developing as time goes on.
It's a 1st and 20 for the Pirates. The give is to Brown running left side. He picks up about 6 on the play, and he is hit by a wall at that point by a bunch of Lincoln defenders. Too many to name, but we'll say everybody playing the right side just put his shoulder on Brown. 1:05 to go here in the second quarter. Long first half, right?
Yes, it has been a long one. A lot of penalties. You know, with the amount of running attempts, you would think the game would go a little quicker, but penalties have set things back.
And a gun, McGuire
downfield.
looking left. It's intercepted by Lincoln at the 30-yard line. Staying on his feet. Now the ball is out, and the Pirates have it. Brown has it going left side. Touchdown, Pirates!
Jaden Bernard Jr. caught it, took it upfield. The ball got hit. It popped up perfectly right into the hands of Brown. Turns it upfield, and what looked like a halftime saving play for the Lincoln defense turns into a touchdown for the Pirates offense. 27-15 Pirates. Unless we have a penalty, then I hear whistles.
I don't know what that was wild, and what's even more wild is the bookie got it all on camera.
The way that ball just kind of popped up magically right into his hands. Wow, that was perfect timing.
Wow.
Looks to be Bernard Jr. looks to be a little banged up on the play here.
So that's a confirmed touchdown on the field. 27-15 is our score. But referees are talking about something.
They talk a lot.
I don't know if they're just all conversing because it's possibly, timeout on the field.
Perhaps. In Phil, we trust in this booth. So until Phil puts it on the scoreboard, it is not official.
Well, he's done it.
Phil has it on the scoreboard now, so it is now official. It's official, but nobody cares sports anyway. Nobody is in a rush. I am freezing.
That was one of the most wild plays I've ever called.
The way I can say it again, the ball just bounced up perfectly right into Brown's hands. You know, Danny, maybe a good time for one of our sponsors, perhaps, Dan.
I don't know. My heart's going to come out.
You told me to remind you about
chest.
sponsors. I don't know if I'm supposed to do it on the air or quietly off the air, but DPM, is that where you're going?
Can give a shout out to our boy Damian McCabe.
DPM. All phases, interior and exterior contracting. One stop contracting, shopping. One of the coaches over there at Curtis High School, a fantastic player in his day in his own right. Damian McCabe, DPM Contracting, 347-612-5063. All phases of interior and exterior contracting.
I know the athletic director from Moore had some work done on his home from DPM Contracting, and he was upset that the bookie got a beautiful DPM hat. He said, pay Damian a lot of really good money at cheap, affordable price to do the work, high quality work. He says, I didn't get a hat from him.
I haven't gotten a hat either, so
Well,
I'm not a
celebrity.
hat weather for. I'd rather, t-shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, be much appreciated. Any of our sponsors would be happy to wear any apparel.
So after that wild play, followed by an injury on the field and then a timeout, 27-15 is our score, and the Pirates look like they're going to be going for 2.
They want to make it a 14-point lead. They've been aggressive all afternoon. No reason to stop now. Bent will be in the backfield. And after all that, we're going to go timeout Pirates.
Wow.
So the Pirates have no interest in me making it to that snack stand. They don't know that I spend money. They will make some bucks from me over there.
Good hard-earned cash.
Hard-earned cash will go towards Danny Chanod. Are we live on the camera?
Yeah, we're going to turn us around here. Welcome back to the broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Chanod, Ray Palma. We're here 37 seconds to go in a 27-15 game. Tottenville with a fortuitous fumble after Lincoln made an interception, and they got the ball right back. Brown took it to the house, and that has been the 2-score difference. Other than that, it's been a 1-score game all afternoon, Ray.
Both teams dominant on the ground. Danny Chanod looking somewhat Unabomber-ish.
That's definitely. I tell you can't say certain words on the air. That's definitely one of them.
That wasn't on the list. So
no, I can't believe I have to put certain words on the list.
I'm just making a comparison, not claiming anything. We're not on an airplane though. But anyway,
it's just a lot. It doesn't matter. Shout out to all
Tottenville going to
negative.
go for it. Learn on the left side. Ben's going to walk in the end zone.
Walk
2-point
it in.
conversion successful. We had 9-5 in the pool. Looking good for the first half. Pool is not real for entertainment purposes only. 29-15 Pirates.
Unbelievable.
Well, it comes to mind. We give a shout out to Danny Chanod, Nobody Cares Sports. My guy Doug Elwell, a fantastic job opening night over there from the College of Staten Island with Peters Curtis. The network did a great job bringing a Staten Island tradition live to thousands of families worldwide here.
Here you go. Here's a shot.
And the cameraman going in and
Wait,
Danny,
wait,
what is
wait.
that? Are we
We're gonna
going
do
that?
Let's do here.
Oh,
The 8th
that's
annual
it.
toy
The
drive.
toy drive. Guys, if you show up with $5 and a toy, it's a $5 admission with a toy donation. Otherwise, $15. Come in. It all goes to a great cause. I've been there. There are like a billion raffle baskets. The food is through the roof. The sponsors are there. I might be there. I'm going to actually see if Danny wants me to sit there. Maybe I'll go live, do some interviews. If you're a sponsor of ours, we can conduct some interviews, talk about life. It is a great day down in St. George. Go check it out for a great cause. Danny Chanod does some great things. The 8th annual toy drive rocks at Flagship Brewery, Danny.
I appreciate that drop, Ray. I appreciate all of you out there. It's for the kids.
It really is. Danny Chanod does a great job, and I cannot wait. Even just for the food alone. The food alone, it's the best deal in America at $15. I can tell you that much.
Food, music, and everything else. A 29-15 game, 37 seconds to go, and for the third consecutive kick, this ball is going to sail out of bounds for the Pirates.
There's a flag on every kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a flag where they just do not want me at their snack stand. I'm starting to take it personal.
It's not right.
Maybe I can Uber eat some cheeseburgers or something.
I had gotten a coffee from the bookie earlier, and I hope that's mine over there. It's definitely not warm anymore.
Well,
shout out to Main Street
bookie
Coffee
for stopping
providing.
by Main Street Coffee this morning. Yeah.
We had to go pull up to our favorite coffee spot here on the island. Proud supporters of the Nobody Cares Network since day
Even
one.
a full disclosure from me, Danny, I am not a coffee drinker. So I go to
Well,
Main
it's more
Street
than
Coffee
just
for other
coffee.
things. Yeah. Main
Best
Street
lemonade I
Coffee.
ever had in my life.
I had some fantastic buffalo wings last time I was there. Fantastic restaurant overall. Check them out.
Great
Main
shot, Bookie.
Street Coffee. The bookie getting better as time goes on. He's like a fine wine, except in this case, he's a Chinese bookie.
All right, 36 seconds remaining. It is a 4 wide receiver set, 1 tailback in the backfield for Lincoln. Throwing downfield, he's got a man. The catch made at midfield by Chris Etigunle.
Beautiful
6'2",
play.
190 senior. First down, Lincoln. 29 seconds to go here in the first half. Now
They're
they'll
gonna
clock it. All
They're gonna
right.
Clock it right at midfield. Listen, 27 seconds unofficially here in the booth. Wait, was it a train? Where are we? That is a train. Oh, okay. Well, I was a little confused. I didn't realize the train was right to my left.
There's a sound effects with Lincoln rail splitters on the field, but it turns out it's a real train.
Either way, well done. Nobody Cares Sports or the train. You'll never know.
Shout out Staten Island MTA. Now sending a man in motion to give is to the receiver in motion. That's number 12, Samir Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up for a loss on the play. Driven out of bounds on the Tottenville sidelines. And that fires them up.
Well, the gentleman in front of us just blatantly ignored the yellow caution
Yeah,
rope.
it's all right.
and
You guys just come over the yellow tape.
just walk past the yellow tape with a gigantic man bun and hop in our line of vision. Makes total sense.
I'll be right back.
Danny Chanod's going to go regulate. Usually we send Phil, but we're not going to use the heavy artillery. Danny's going to come out. So we get Phil involved. People get broken bones and stuff. It's crazy up here in this booth. Anyway, it is freezing here in the booth. Danny Chanod is regulating the people who violated the yellow rope and is pushing him down to the other side. Well done here. Rail Spills will be in the shotgun. Danny's going to be third down as he returns from his good job with recon.
No, I'm going to take care of it even more.
Danny not settling.
Philibert with the stutter step running right side. This should stop the clock as he's driven out of bounds.
That's going to set up a fourth down. We have 8 seconds unofficially in the booth. And
8
Rail
seconds.
Splitters, I guess if you've gone for it so far, but you got to imagine it's going to be a shot downfield with Deese.
Timeout on the field.
And my trip to the snack stand gets yet another delay. How
Yeah,
many
tell you
times
what.
do they get? 5 timeouts each?
This timeout brought to you by our friends
Yes.
on Watchog Road, Jimmy Max.
Yes, Jimmy Max. Who cares pie? Again, I want to campaign for it to be the Nobody Cares pie. That would be a great change. The Who Cares pie has all different types of meats and cheese. It is absolutely delicious. You know what else, Danny, I like from Jimmy Max? The pierogies. The pierogies at Jimmy Max are one of a kind. Some of the best. Jimmy Max, fantastic, family owned and operated. If you ever go anywhere, any kind of a function where they do raffles, you'll always see a basket from Jimmy Max because they're just so kind in the community. Do a lot of great things.
Pizza of the month, pasta of the month.
I've been their winner of both. It is awesome. What a fantastic, the McBratney family. Supporter of our network and Staten Island as a whole.
4th down for the Rail Splitters on what could be the final play of the first half. In a screen caught at the 45-yard line. Moving up the left side is Samir Taylor. The ball is out.
Right, so
And it doesn't matter who comes up with it because that's going to be the final play of the first half of action. The Tottenville Pirates 29, the Lincoln Rail Splitters 15. Like and subscribe. No religion, no politics, just feel good local sports vibes. Who's this broadcast booth brought to you by?
Main Street Coffee.
out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Nobody Cares Sports. Erasmus Hall is up 22-6 over Curtis High School in Brooklyn. Once again, Erasmus Hall is up 22-6 over Curtis. At the half, brought to you by Nobody Cares Sports Network. You can catch this game live streaming or watch the replay on Nobody Cares Sports. What's up?
Can I see a pass from the Huddle sideline? Does Charlotte have it?
You want one night or two nights? I'm getting it for points, and I'm getting it for 100.
Of course, you have it. I could go in there. I got the connector's in there, and the speakers, someone adjusted it. Oh.
Thank you.
So is the play button don't work on the music?
We got requests for
Want some
music.
M&Ms? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you say so.
Hey everybody, this is Famous Amos here. Nobody Cares Sports Network. Come and join us, follow us, like us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Nobody Cares Sports Network's booth, powered by our friends at Main Street Coffee, making his broadcast debut. Pix.
What's up?
This is your camera right here. Say what up to the people at home.
How's everyone doing today?
Man, we're feeling it. You're one of the most talented photographers around, not only even in Staten Island, but all of New York City. So we got to put your name out there at PixPix _ on Instagram, right?
Correct.
So make sure you look him up. This man is the heartbeat of local sports here. You check out his pics. He makes, not just pictures. It's a movie, as far as I understand.
It's a movie.
Not a highlight. It's a movie. PixPix is out here joining us live right now in the Nobody Cares Sports broadcast booth. You can see all of our other sponsors on screen on bottom. We appreciate each and every single one of them, same as we appreciate our friend Mark Savino and Century Waste Services going green. And they're doing it in a big way. Proud supporters of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. If you need a container, there's no better people to help out you or your business. Reach out to our friends, 1-800-467-7775, Century Waste Services. See all the stuff I'm doing, Pix?
Doing a lot.
It's a lot, right?
It is.
Nobody cares. So I'm going to just change the scoreboard here because I got to do that too. Okay. So we got to say that it's the third quarter.
29-15.
So we still got bang there. Throw this up. There we go. It says third quarter on screen now. All right, Pix. And have you also met Phil McGuire? He's the scoreboard operator here. He's an absolute legend. Knows everybody on the field and helps us out in big ways. Pix, is this your first time doing a live broadcast?
So I did one last week at the College of Staten Island.
Okay.
That was pretty dope. But this is my first football game.
Yeah, this is a little different.
It is. I coach too at Patrides. We got a game tomorrow.
Oh, I heard that. Right? Who are you guys playing?
August Martin.
All right, then. So now I'll try and pull up to that game. You know, I'm not broadcasting it because it's going to rain, so I can't commit. Like when
50%.
when there's a 50% chance of rain, we just can't commit to the outdoor stuff.
True.
This is my life savings. I could have gone to Hawaii 5 times or started Nobody Cares Sports Network. So I did this instead.
Pretty good route.
For you. Yeah. To quote my cousin Vinny. 12 minutes, and Ray Palma, you might be like, why's Pix in the broadcast booth? Like, where's Coach Ray? Nothing against Ray Palma, but he was talking about going to the snack stand for a long time. And Bookie tried to go to the bathroom. He came back screaming, speaking half Chinese.
It got pretty hectic.
He was giving spreads, saying,
he's
you know,
back.
Tottenville's up. He says, happy Saturday. What do you got here? You got the Pirates favored by 8.5 here in the second half, and the over-under 48.5. That's interesting. Pix joining us in the broadcast booth alongside Ray, who's back in the booth with us now. 29-15 is our score. Started the third quarter. The Lincoln Rail Splitters are going to receive here, Ray. It was the Pirates who won the toss in the opening half. So, Pix, if you're unfamiliar, I know you know him, but he is working at the media department at the College of Staten Island.
Yes, I am.
And as I said, he runs photography and a bevy of other tasks. And joining us here for his first time with us on Nobody Cares Sports Network. So,
Very honored to be here.
Pix, we welcome you to the booth. Lincoln down by 2 touchdowns, and they are going to have to get busy quick for your nose.
No, antibacterial. I'm not putting it on my nose.
No, that is for your.
I'm not on my.
No, I know, but you.
Danny, I'm not putting an antibacterial wipe on my nose.
Oh,
I'm not doing that.
I didn't think it was antibacterial wipe.
Okay, thank you. We're here.
What the hell is this?
I was at the snack stand for
How'd
about
it go?
45 minutes. I came back with a hot dog for you, Danny, so I did the best I could.
That's solid.
I was accused of buying 2 glizzies. I was guilty. Actually, the kid said it. Are you buying 2 glizzies? I said, I am.
It's embarrassing when they call you out like that.
Listen, I'm not ashamed. I love glizzies, and hot dogs are delicious. Anyway, Pirates going to kick off here. Got a 2-touchdown lead. It is freezing. And here we go to start the second half, Danny. It's
Let's do it.
action-packed, and another flag will be every time there's a kick, we get a flag.
Every time the Pirates have kicked off this game, the ball has sailed out of bounds, and I'm starting to wonder if that's the strategy. To
Maybe
keep the ball away from the
Must be.
receivers and just say, hey, take the ball at the 40. I don't care. Your special teams isn't going to beat us today.
Yeah, hard to argue that logic, perhaps. You know what? Maybe just taking the ball out of the special teams' hands. Flags picked up by the officials. Going to be first down. Danny, ball seems to be at around exactly on the 35-yard line. Danny redirecting our own staff here as he's having Tom move.
Tremendous.
The bookie wants me to put an antibacterial wipe up my nose.
I didn't know that he was giving you chemicals on cloth. You should never trust him in that situation.
I always trust the bookie.
Deese gives it to Philibert, running out of the backfield, jogging along and dragging Pirate defenders with him. Picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4 on the play. So a good, hard-running start here for the Rail Splitters to start the third quarter. And Ray, it seems that ground and pound is going to be the recipe for success for both ball clubs today.
Let's see a little more of the pass from Lincoln, but yeah, that's certainly the running of Philbert has been most of the offense for the Rail Splitters. Look for more balance here in the second half.
Second and 6.
On command, a little pass downfield there, complete to Borhe on the right sideline.
I mean, he is absolutely walloped on the near sideline. Kyle Charles making the tackle. The score in Brooklyn, for those of you paying attention at home, I'll say a prayer for you if you are, 22-6, Erasmus Hall at the half over the Curtis Warriors. So not a completely out of reach game there. We'll try and give you updates as this game progresses. On first down, Philibert gets the ball running right. What do you think of this running back, Pix? You like him?
He's a great back.
You got to make love to the microphone. Bring your mouth close.
He's
There
a
you
good
go.
back. He's running pretty hard. It's going to be a tough one for him today, though.
I mean, he's getting busy. He's got to be, close to 100
Yeah,
yards.
it seems like every big play he has, though, it's a penalty. So
Holding has been atrocious today. Deese keeping it out of a gun. Now a shuffle pass. And it looks like he had the first down and was driven back, so forward progress should give the Rail Splitters a chance to move the chains. Chris had a gun lay with the reception.
He told the line on being over the line of scrimmage on that one, but obviously, according to the officials, got it off in time. That's going to set up a first down for the Rail Splitters.
Oh, my God. I got the YouTube comment of the day.
What is that?
Said Ray loves the Glizzies. Pause. The give is to Philibert. He gets about 2, maybe 3 before he's gobbled up by the Rail Splitters teammates.
I mean, it's an All-American and a nice hot dog at a ball game.
Yarmis Potter, I got to get you a Nobody Cares t-shirt.
Ah, that would be Porter. Yes, I know the young man.
Porter, sure.
Yarmis Porter, former Curtis High School basketball player. All-around good guy with his commentary here on the Nobody Cares Sports YouTube page. Rail's supposed to be the shotgun, and Deese is going to look wide out, and the play's going to be blown dead, and another flag as Danny Chanod is in the comments and laughing hysterically. I'm reading this. He's telling me not to do this. I can't, Danny, I can't read and commentate. I'm not a You're the multitasker. Phil's the multitasker. I can only watch the football game.
Picks, you got to get on YouTube and jump in that YouTube chat. It's lit right now. 29-15. We're unlike any other sports network. Give my personal number. You text me. I'll answer. Shut you
During
out
a
right
broadcast, while yelling at a Chinese bookie, you only get that one where another flag upcoming, as no one can hold their water. I have a decaffeinated green tea, which is...
Is that what we have?
I didn't intend to get decaffeinated or green tea, but I guess that's what they have here at the South Shore of Tottenville, the booth at the little snack stand. The line was long, but very well officially. You know, it's a tea. It's decaffeinated, though. I could use the caffeine, to be honest, but nonetheless, keep me warm here in this booth.
Second and 8 for the Rail Splitters. Deese out of a gun, under pressure, rolling left, has to get rid of it. Ball comes out. That's going to be a sack. It'll stay Rail Splitters' ball, but a major loss of about 10 yards on the play is going to bring up 3rd down and forever. And that's not what the Rail Splitters needed on this opening drive in the second half. 9:15 to go here in the third quarter.
And it's getting colder by the minute.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It sucks out here. How's that feel for everybody at home? Picks, you're dedicated. You just can't. You just pulled up. You were like, nobody cares out here today.
Yeah.
Let me pull up.
I'm a fan of football.
Is that a vintage 90s starter jacket of the Jets?
It is.
That's glorious.
Not proudly wearing it, though.
Deese out of a shotgun, throws a dart into triple coverage, nearly intercepted. Pass intended for Retta Gunlay. It brings up a 4th down, and Lincoln will have to punt here.
If you want to proudly wear a New York football jacket, you can wear a Rail Splitter, a Pirate, a Warrior, and Erasmus Hall. But any of our professional teams,
Or
not so
Petrides.
much this year. Or Petrides, absolutely great point, Pick. Petrides, big game for the Panthers tomorrow. Best of luck to the Petrides playing themselves in a city championship game.
Panthers.
Semifinal.
What did I say?
I don't know. I said Pan. I'm just letting them know. It's the
Oh, okay, yes. The Panthers are semifinals, excuse me. Best of luck to the
Thank you, thank
Panthers
you.
in a big upcoming PSAL semifinal matchup.
Ray, did you try the glizzy yet?
Want to, but this
Do it.
constant talking is not allowing it.
I'll
Daddy's going glizzy, so I'll take over play-by-play.
This is crazy.
He is in the shotgun, waiting for the punt. Ramirez taking an incredible amount of patience.
What's the play clock? All right.
Snap is up. Ramirez puts the foot to it, bounces along the left sidelines. Fair catch called for by number 6 of the Pirates. That is Kyle Charles. I'm reading it from an angle, I believe. Danny, can we get, being that you were the first to sample, Tottenville High School Glizzy, can you give us a review 1 to 10?
I know the crowd's really anticipating this one at home. It's better than expected. For the weather, I remember, you go to Giant Stadium, the old Giant Stadium, you go get a hot cocoa when it's 30 degrees, you get back to your seat, and it's cold.
Cold, yeah.
Right? So I was expecting just a cold, unedible hot dog. It's quite the opposite. So shout out to the Pirates Snack Bar doing something good today. The give is to Bent running right side. He's to the second level, pushed out of bounds near the Lincoln sideline. 8:33 remaining here in the third quarter.
There's a message being held for review. I like that. Danny, you negated the question. We just need a score, Danny. We need a number. As the Glizzy is a what? Danny's reading the stuff. He's ignoring it. Okay.
He
refuses to give it a
for the weather
like score.
For the weather,
you got to consider all factors. Yes, absolutely.
I go like a 3.5 star hot dog.
3.5. Okay, very nice. And Bent along the left side continues his onslaught on PSAL defenses. He said 3. I believe that was 4. Yeah, I'm going to stick to my guts. That was 4.
Tottenville.
The Pirates advance the ball. Get yet another first down on the day. The dynamic running back combination of the Pirates has wreaked havoc on the rail splitter defense, has produced multiple first downs throughout the course of this contest. McGuire in the shotgun is going to give it to Bent up the middle. It's Brown breaking tackles. Brown through the middle, pinballing his way.
Good
Hit
tackle.
hard there. Number 32
Beautiful
for the
tackle,
Lincoln
mate.
Jalen Newby. Creating some space there, and should be closing some space there.
Well, it's going to be a 2nd and short for the Pirates. Ball at their own 38-yard line out of
Busted
a play
play.
action. McGuire in trouble. He's going to be tackled, sacked in the backfield. A huge play made by Damian Ramirez, the offensive lineman / defensive lineman / kicker / punter / you name it. Athlete.
Number
Something call him?
71 in the program, number 1 in our hearts.
Ray,
Ramirez.
I got to let you try that, Glizzy. I'll take over. Go ahead.
All right, I'll glizzy it.
Oh,
You-
Bring up a 3rd and 10.
It's a 3rd and 10 for the Pirates. 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. They lead by 2 scores. Out of a gun. 2 wide receivers set with a tight end right. Here's the reverse. Brown has it on the end, up the left sidelines. He's got a first down, cutting it back inside, across the 30, and tackled there. Once again, a good play made by Rodney Raymond, possibly saving a touchdown, but it's a 1st and 10 for the Pirates at the rail splitter 30-yard line.
Splitter 30.
Sorry, Dan, I took 2 bites of the glizzy. It's a little cold. I wish it wasn't.
1 out of 10.
I went with the stars.
I see, it's cold, so it's. I feel picks. I feel bad judging it because it's cold. I don't want to judge. It's too cold.
But given the environment, you know what I
Considering
mean?
the circumstances, out of 10, I'm going to go 6.6.
It's pretty high.
Super. The give is to Bent running behind the left tackle. He gets about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play. And you got to start to wonder, Ray, and I'll even ask you, Picks, as a coach, the ground and pound starts to wear on the defensive line. And 3 yards a carry turns into 5 yards a carry pretty quickly here as we get through the second half.
Especially in these elements. Doesn't make it any easier.
This hurts the tackle. You start backing up.
Giv's going to be to Bent. He's going to bounce it back towards the right, back left. He's still not off his feet. Tyson Bent. Hard to guard, hard to take down. Always makes the first guy miss. Bent and Brown. Special combination. McGuire out there, mixing a few play-action passes and a few screens. But beyond that, McGuire's been managing this game beautifully. And Danny, I know what this
We gotta
is.
do
This
our
means
selfie
time.
Selfie time, Ray.
Don't know if
Throw
Phil's
it
going
up.
to look. We need Phil here possible.
Phil, you got to look.
Phil's going to look. He's not
Give
gonna
is to
look.
Bent
There we
running
go.
right
We
side.
gotta
Now
look,
he
Phil.
cuts it back into the middle.
Is Danny going to take
It's
the picture?
beautiful. I
You
took
did?
it.
Okay.
I was trying to do play-by-play at the same time.
That was pretty impressive.
Thanks, pal.
Does it all, Danny Chanod.
Number 4.
That's a
Tyson
dynamite
straight
picture,
up the
boys.
middle.
Love it.
That's
Tag me in it.
That's at least 10 likes on Instagram.
I'm going to go ahead and has it 53 likes.
I should have put the bookie in a pumpkin field
First down.
We need just more
this
content.
fall and done a stereotypical girl in a pumpkin patch picture and just had the bookie do it. Trying to get likes up.
The people like the bookie, so the more
You could
bookie,
follow
the more
that. He's a
likes.
real person, the Chinese bookie on Instagram. Follow him. He's got like 8 followers.
He's also the only bookie I know that can have a 23.5 point spread, but only 220 on the money line. I don't know where that math came from, but I like it as a
Okay.
gambler.
Big tackle right there.
Yeah, it was a beautiful
Number
tackle.
3. Run for no gain, bring up 2nd and 10, Tottenville.
If you hear the professional announcing, it is the Nobody Cares Sports. We came in here and we have a public address announcer who was killing it with a public address announcer voice. You
Doesn't make any sense how good we are at our job for somebody that just has fun like we do.
Absolutely nobody cares.
I learned from Pix. I see him always smiling everywhere he is. He takes 1,000 pictures a day. He edits 1,200. I don't know how he does it. Stressed always. Hashtag stressed out. McGuire out of a gun. 3 wide receivers set. The give is to Brown out of a backfield. Takes it A gap on a 2nd and long. Picks up about 4. It's going to be a 3rd and about 8 as we approach the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter.
Short game.
If you're the Pirates, you're perfectly content with this. You got a 2-touchdown lead. They're just marching it downfield slowly but surely.
Got to give a shout out to our boy Gus the Bus Edwards, Tottenville alum, getting busy this year for the Ravens. He was a guest on the Nobody Cares Sports Show in the past. He's a big fan of what we do here. I'm putting words in his mouth, but we talked to him. Give us to Brown.
We met him once.
He looked at me in a crowd.
He might know who we are. Danny, my celebrity moment today, walking in, I usually, say who I work for, but today I just got waved in. The people at the front door here at Tottenville apparently recognizing Nobody Cares Sports because I got waved right in. So
wow,
feeling a little VI. So Ben's going to be lined up at receiver. Danny, bottom of the screen is bent.
4th down, ladies and gentlemen. The Pirates are opting to go for it rather than try for a field goal here.
Throw it.
4th and 8 from the 16-yard line. The throw is left side to Brown. He's hitting the backfield. Spin move. Can't break away. And tackled by big man from Lincoln, number 75, Daniel Zephyr. 5'11", 260-pound sophomore.
Ooh.
What?
So 2 more years of growth for this kid. He's going to be a special player, I'd imagine, on both sides of the ball for the Rail Splitters.
That's a turnover on that play, Ray, which means we've got time for a sponsor. We want to give a shout-out to our friends at Flagship Brewery.
Flagship!
Our friend Jay Sykes went over to Dublin, Ireland to learn how to make this batch. It's the Wolfhound Nitro beer. Pours and tastes just like a Guinness, but you can only get it here in the Forgotten Borough at the Brewery of Flagship, located at 40 Menthorn Street. Also the site of our 8th annual toy drive, December 9th. Come out and try this delicious drink. It's the official drink of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. The throw is right side. Bookie tried to keep it on camera, but just couldn't. Now he does. No big deal. Number 21 with the catch for Lincoln. That's Michael Borey.
Michael Borey, 5'11", 160.
Incomplete, Pick says. I'm going to give it to you, Pick, because I was,
Sorry.
Pix is like, you're wrong in the background, silently and softly.
Little mind of the facts getting away with a good story. Now you got me reading the YouTube comment. I got to stop looking at your phone.
You can't
There's
look at
too
that
much
stuff.
going on. Dees in the shotgun's going to give the bounce it outside. 31 going to be tackled by
Swallow it
the
up.
4,
entire
5,
Pirate
6
defense.
Pirates.
That was a, what
Let them know.
What I was going to say was probably inappropriate, Danny, so I'm going to stay away from it.
Can't be more inappropriate than the YouTube comment.
say
Everything says held for review. It's hysterical.
It would have been a pause moment of the week if I said what I wanted to say. That's
Do
for
it.
sure.
I dare you.
Pix, don't you start daring Nobody Cares Sports. That's not how we do things here. We
Kid show.
cares.
We're a
we
kid
don't
show.
care
We're a
too
kid show.
much.
Family-friendly entertainment.
Absolutely. It's like Finding Nemo on steroids.
Love that Wolfhound.
Love it. Philibert, we got
lot of
motion up
movement.
front. Could be a free play here, but they're going to blow it dead. Probably a false start on Lincoln, and that's exactly what the call is, as we're at the 2-minute mark here, remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Danny, I'm going to hop back to Flagship for a second. Also, the brewery available for rentals. They'll give you the whole joint. I've been to many a party there. It is a huge space, great opportunity. Seltzers on tap, slushy machines, not just the beer. Fantastic establishment. Jay Sykes, big supporter of Staten Island sports in general. Go check out Flagship Brewery. People are talking smack in the
Lincoln
chat.
out of a gun, throwing left.
Zipped it right in there.
Bookie, bring the camera left a little bit. There you go. Show me the quarterback.
Bookie wants the camera to be on the football
21,
field.
Michael Borey.
Just follow
John V.
that football book.
We did not share the glizzy, John V. We had our own separate glizzies for the record that we would not share. That would be very weird. I agree.
Honestly, I would have fired him on the spot if he brought one hot dog back to the booth.
No, we had separate hot dogs.
We're sharing this.
We're not sharing hot dogs.
No, we're not. Leave
that
now.
would be really gross and probably COVID against a bunch of other rules.
What did I tell you about words you can't say on the air?
Right,
That's
that
2.
one's on me. That one's
Bro,
on me.
if this were the Commodore, you'd have been muted in the car by now.
Sorry, Dan.
Killing me. Nobody, not like we monetize anyway. I shut off the commercials, so when you click on YouTube, you just watch. How's that feel for everybody?
Absolutely
so,
nobody.
like the
Great
video.
guy.
Well, here's
Ramirez
a punt for Lincoln.
back to punt. The long snap.
Will they direct this kick away from the 2 Pirate receivers back deep?
Or is Ramirez going to put the foot to it? Perhaps an onside, a fake? It's taking forever, I can tell you that.
I don't know how you onside
Oh,
a punt.
rough.
Oh, it's a
It
fake.
is a fake.
Oh, that ball is nearly intercepted. It is a turnover. The Pirates will take over.
Takes over control.
Bookie, you got to follow the ball, dude. I don't know what you're doing. Zooming in right now. Can you zoom out? Pix, talk to Ray for a couple minutes.
What's going on?
Well, Pix, it's great to have you in the booth. As Danny, as you see here, is going to take the glizzy with him to help the bookie. Not sure about that.
It's getting serious.
That glizzy will not leave his hand. He's loyal to that glizzy. And
You know any video, guys?
Danny might Pix might be our cameraman before this day is out. The way Danny's upset with the bookie, I think Danny's being a little tough on the bookie. He's doing the best he possibly can.
You're doing a great job.
Here goes Bent along the left side. Never gets taken down by the first guy.
Number 4, Tyshawn
Beautiful
Bent.
run up the middle by Bent.
Runs for a gain.
Can't speak highly enough of the Pirate ground attack. The double-headed monster of Brown and Bent, the B&B. Like, we don't say thunder and lightning because it's basically lightning and lightning that brings the thunder at times. Dynamic I gave you ketchup and mustard there on your glizzy, Danny. Didn't know
Ketchup
which
on
way
a
to-
glizzy?
Oh, ketchup goes in just about anything.
Oh.
Don't be looking at me like glizzy, bro. I'm off camera, off microphone.
Off camera, off mic. Danny's still getting harassed about the glizzy. I have cut off. I had half the glizzy. I'm going to stay away from the rest. I don't have any Tums here in the booth. And again, it's cold. I got a lot of questions here. Danny, I'm reading the comments. I'm getting yelled at. It's 1 degree down the booth. It keeps dropping.
Freezing.
Expert analysis by Pick.
Why did
saying
it get
freezing.
colder
It is
as the
freezing.
sun got higher in the sky?
We also turned this heat on here. If I was Tottenville, I would call Carlson and his heating company because this little thing they have here is clearly not working very well.
You said it, mister. Give us to the tailback and a pancake at the end of the play.
That was 48 for the Pirates there. 48. Can't read. Oh, we crossed him out.
Oh,
He's here.
72.
48 is Isaiah and Anaribia. Isaiah and Anaribia there.
Anariba.
Anariba.
He just pancaked somebody.
Yeah, he
like the
certainly
play
did.
was over, and he was like, "No, it's not over
I'm
yet."
going to keep playing.
Not over.
I'm not done playing.
I like his style. And as you could tell, the hot mics, so good. Let's turn those up. All the professional coaches in the stands, we want to hear them. Pix, you still having fun? I'll
I'm having a great time.
turn the camera around, say what up to the people at home. Pix,
up, everybody?
Ray Palma, Phil McGuire, scoreboard ref, clock. I can't even see him. You're like John Cena with that camo on. Looking great out here. 29-15 game, 58 seconds left in the third quarter. If you're watching this game, no religion, no politics, just feel good. Local sports, like and subscribe. Got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty going against Lincoln. And the 12th man here for the Tottenville Pirates seem to love that call.
If you're wondering about Phil, yes, we have gotten the Haystack Calhoun reference as well as Tyrus, the rustler. So either way, Haystacks Calhoun or Tyrus, we have both here in Phil, the best clock operator in the business.
What about the Bushwhack brothers?
The Bushwhackers you're referring to?
Bushwhackers,
the
right? Yeah,
Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers, right?
Phil's more refined than the Bushwhackers.
You think?
I see it. A lot bigger than that. I think Phil would beat up both the Bushwhackers if he felt like it. That is for sure.
Okay.
I'm just glad Phil's not beating me up. He tolerates us, which is good enough.
I'm happy the fans here just walked right over the caution tape and said, we'll sit here.
Yeah,
Hey, come on down. I wonder if they do the same thing for a table reservation. It's my table.
I guess I'm not going to shout it out. I had a nice dinner last night. Maybe I'll get this place want to be a sponsor.
Maybe they want to be. They don't have to be a sponsor to get shouted out. We support local. Giveth to Brown running left side.
Strong run first down.
Yeah, he looks like he got that first down picks.
Dominant drop in from picks here.
To be honest with you, he should have been tackled in the backfield, but he ran through some arm tackles.
That's what Brown does. You know, he's a tough runner at all times. First down for the Pirates. We are 36 seconds unofficially remaining here in the quarter. So with the clock running, if it is 30, the Pirates are going to walk it off. They're going to put their fours in the air. And Danny, the Pirates are 12 minutes away from a PSAL Championship Finals appearance.
You said it. Who's this broadcast booth powered by?
Main Street Coffee!
Oh, man, that guy with that train horn is OD over the top.
That was crazy.
Just, it's a
That
good
horn
thing.
is awesome. It's like a bunch of like little horns on one. It's a cool apparatus. I want to buy one and
It's
bring it to a
good thing
basketball
we
game.
put the music on. Speaking of, give me my theme music. Shout out to the Sacred Heart CYO, proud supporters of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. Jumping on as a monthly sponsor. We appreciate you, Tommy Corson, and the gang over there at Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart. The Spartans, my guy TC always supports things in the community. Sacred Heart. The Curtis Peters game, I believe Tommy had 11
13.
kids.
13
okay.
players in that game from that program.
13 players in the Curtis Peters game between the two games. That's mighty impressive. Just shows the dominant, the program, the player development, not just during the season, but year-round over there at Sacred Heart.
Well, it says, if you have a young person in the family, boy or girl, that you'd like to see playing basketball for a CYO organization that live on the North Shore, really no better people that we can say you should reach out to than our friends at Sacred Heart, proud supporters of Nobody Cares Sports, and we support them. Thanks for coming on for what is the great final month here in 2023 as we wrap up local sports.
And only get bigger and better as our network grows.
Turn the camera. There you go, Bookie. Great job. Zoom in a little bit.
Bookie getting directions from Danny as Brown looks to
Looks
bounce
like
on the
he's
right
getting in.
side. It is Brown along the right side again. Touchdown, Pirates. Danny, that might be the nail in the proverbial coffin. Danny is sitting with his legs crossed. He looks upset. I don't know who it is. I imagine it's the bookie. Maybe it's me. I doubt it's Picks. Nobody knows or cares. What we can tell you is Corey Brown and Tyshawn Bent are a dominant running back duo for the Pirates as they have put 35 points on the board and counting. Danny Chanod.
Take it over.
Danny wants me to take it over? Okay.
Picks.
He's going
Two
on
colors.
strike. Danny on strikes. Pick will take over color and commentary as I will do play-by-play.
You're hired, Picks.
As Danny is sitting cross-legged. He has gone on some kind of a writer's strike, I believe. The snack, the kick is up. It is good towards Luton Avenue. 36-15 Pirates. And Danny, we are 11 minutes and 50 seconds away, and unless there's a miracle in the Curtis game, I'm sorry, and Picks,
here I am.
we are 11 minutes 50 seconds away from an Erasmus Hall Tottenville final, unless the Rail Splitters can engineer a magical comeback here with 11:50 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
To 6 over Curtis.
All right,
The Curtis
dynamite
game
job.
No, you're not
Fourth quarter.
No, the Curtis game ended.
No, but there was a big Erasmus Hall was up big, Danny, at last report, I believe.
22-6.
22-6. Okay, 22-6 last we heard.
So I'll see if I...
Erasmus Hall, always one of the toughest outs in the PSAL. Shout out to my own Newdorp Central's big doubleheader win on Thanksgiving Eve. Big game versus McKee Sound Tech this weekend. We're playing my junior varsity, playing in the Erasmus Hall basketball Christmas tournament. So shout out to the people at Erasmus Hall. We'll be there over the holiday break. Looking forward to traveling out to Brooklyn as we always do. Our Staten Island teams love to get around the other boroughs and play different competitions in all sports. And I can realize that absolutely nobody cares. So the Pirates will line up to kick it deep here, Picks. 36-15. Listen,
They should.
3 touchdowns.
Why not?
Certainly not insurmountable if you're the Rail Splitters. But you got to wonder, will they continue to keep the ball on the ground? With 11:50 remaining, will they try and open it up a little bit more, look for some passes downfield? we've certainly seen Solomon Dekatu, number 88, it's a big-time receiver. Would imagine getting him involved on this drive.
Let's see what he does with it.
Dekatu on the catch. He's going to cut it up middle, breaks the first tackle, miss. Gets brought down by the rest of the Pirate defense. Referee blows it dead. Ball will be right at about the 30-yard line. And that is where the Rail Splitters will take over. So they've been grounding and pounding it so far early today. Would have to imagine down by 21 here, only 11:41 unofficially remaining as Danny Chanod joins us back in the booth. Oh, the Rail Splitters going to open it up here, Danny. You called for the play action pass earlier. Would have to imagine we'll see a little bit more than that.
It's the fourth quarter, I see. Huh?
I want to give a shout out to my friend Louis Pereira. He's a Tottenville alum, 2015. Great football player.
Well,
Excellent shout out.
Shout out to him, to Big Lou, and the Rail Splitters will be in the shotgun. East is going to give the Cybirds up the middle, makes one man miss.
Bookie, zoom in a little bit for me, pal.
The bookie constantly needs to zoom.
Good, perfect. Just keep it right there, handsome. I'm starting to burp up that glizzy.
I made him sigh. The glizzy's making a comeback on Danny. I cut myself off halfway through.
Bring over 2nd and 8.
Just realizing now.
Bad business decision.
I see a. Anyway, decent shotgun's going to roll out right. Look at his eyes downfield. He's going to throw on the right sideline. And incomplete along the right side. Looked like the attempted pass was to Chris Agunlier. That's going to set up a third down and about 8 yards for the Rail Splitters. Got to imagine 4-down territory here. I mean, no more punts from down by 21.
Update in the YouTube comments from. I take my reliable sources from strangers in the YouTube comments, but there's a speculative rumor that E-Hall is now up 36-6 in the second half.
Erastus Hall has been a machine, dominant in the PSL for years to come. So 36-6, 36 Chambers, Shaolin here in Staten Island, New York.
Love it.
Deese in the shotgun. The Pirates defense is going to back up, then come forward. Deese going to give right over the middle, getting complete. Beautiful catch.
It might be out of there.
Running up the left sideline. Had some room to run a great grab by Adegunle.
They got to keep going.
This is double O's on the field. It was Chris Adegunle making the catch and number 0, Nick Acosta, making the tackle. This is a massive first down. Lincoln needs those and a few more, along with scores, but not over yet.
No.
And the people who refuse to honor our caution tape work
Why
their
would
way
they?
closer.
Why would they?
Well, we're looking the other direction, so
Another
we're
pass.
okay.
Under pressure, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Number 23 coming home to make the play for the Pirates, A.J. Azemi.
Very big play right there.
As a public address announcer, professionally announces Azemi with a huge tackle. It's going to set up a 2nd and long for the Rail Splitters. Can't take too much time as the clock's going to go under 10 minutes here in a few seconds. As the Rail Splitters look to desperately create some offense and keep themselves in this contest.
And it's going to be decent. Shotgun.
Oh,
nearly intercepted by Azemi, who tipped it up in the air. Tip drill.
Back-to-back plays right there.
Woo. He's starting to hold up. Let him cook. My man's getting busy out there now. Might as well just send him on this next play.
Might as well. We know it's coming.
All right, so
What's up?
it's going to set up 3rd and long here. If you're the Rail Splitters, 4-down territory. Don't have to get it all in one shot.
Oh, my. Pick 6. E-Hall now up 43-6.
Sounds like a great season for the Warriors. Going to end in the semifinals. And Brooklyn is going to punch their ticket. Can Staten Island and the Pirates hold up to punch their ticket as well?
That ball is going to be nearly intercepted by the free safety coming over to make a terrific play. Just couldn't haul it in. Mark DiMattina brings up a 4th down, and if you're the Rail Splitters with 9:50 remaining, down by 3 scores, you gotta believe that this is seemingly for the game.
Yeah.
Yes, we certainly have to imagine. Again, need to get it all in this play. Otherwise, the Pirates can kill a ton of time in this clock and kind of bleed it out. So, big snap for Deese in the offense.
4th down, 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Deese under pressure, rolling left, decides to keep it, and he's just going to run out of bounds well short of the 1st down marker. That's a turnover on downs. The Pirates will take over on their end of the field. 9:44 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
More fights.
That flag was 50 feet in the air. That flag came down.
I think that's 6. That's his second personal. It would be.
So Pix thinks the foul is on Deese. If they call a penalty on Deese, yeah, that would be his second unsportsmanlike. I believe that would be an ejection. Not certain if it is on Deese. I just know that flag went as high as you could possibly throw a flag.
As we mentioned
My goodness.
before,
The Jaguar kid is calling for the firing of the bookie.
yeah, it's great.
Well,
Why don't you
you know.
come on down, Jaguar kid? You could work the camera.
If we,
You think we
if you're
care?
willing to work for less than the bookie, please
Yeah.
come on down.
Come on down,
And
Anthony.
I
pay
think
the-
6 got ejected.
Flag on the play. Move on down.
So the Pix is with some inside information is saying we might have an
Yeah.
ejection.
Number 6, Naseem Diaz is ejected from the game.
Okay, so Pix on the call. These,
Tough way to go out.
I kind of hate to see that. Grown people waving at a young child, but at a kid. But nonetheless, ball up the middle here. So Deese will be out for the rail splitters. The horn will be blown at a relentless rate. And
man,
the
it's
Pirates
just-
sideline is fired up, Danny.
Man is just holding it down. That air horn is no joke.
That horn is something we got to purchase one for Nobody Cares Sports just to have. It's like 11 horns in one.
It's a good time every time here in the PSAL semifinals. 2nd and 5.
Watching the crowd, we got a little argument here with the Lincoln faithful.
We don't need
it's,
to
it's
talk
like he's
on
blowing the horn while I'm talking. My goodness, it's like he knows. Does he have to broadcast? So we got a guy in a bullhorn. Oh, okay. So this is a little fun to watch.
Give
A
us
little
to
spicy
Brown
salad.
left side, cuts it back inside, up the middle.
Another first.
If that's what you're the rail splitters, all you want. Listen, right now it's 36-15. Your number one priority is to get this clock down to 0 and get yourself to the championship game and get there with a healthy complement of players.
Tottenville.
So there should be no rush. And they're not, as you see, just staying here, bleeding this clock down. It ticks down to 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here, Danny, on what is a freezing afternoon here on the South Shore. The guy with the bullhorn is complaining about the refs. I'm not sure if the refs had anything to do with the dynamic running back combination of the Pirates, but nonetheless.
Man, don't even talk about these people in the
I love it.
stands.
I'm enjoying watching it. Sorry, Mr. Danny. I will ignore that.
I would just focus on the players on the field, right? This is Nobody Cares Sports, so only good vibes here. Everybody else could eat it. Give us to Brown running right side.
he's out
One
of there.
cut.
He's
We got
out
a
of
house
there.
call if he can stay on his feet, and instead he's dragged out inside the 10-yard line. Under 8 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Wow.
Touchdown saving tackle by Campos. And Brown and the Pirates continue their dominant running
Zoom
game.
in just a little bit, Book. Just a little bit. Zoom in.
Just a little
A
bit.
little more.
Just a little bit.
There
Just
you
a
go.
little bookie. Just a lot of bookie.
You like this, Pix?
And they're just letting the horn go.
This guy's out of his mind.
That horn's got to be out of a charge by now or something.
No, it's all right. We're having a good time here. Pix, are you still having fun?
I'm having a great
We've
time.
got a injury timeout on the field, so we're going to switch the camera around here. Pix, Ray, say what up to everybody at home. Everybody at home is
What's
a
up, everybody?
professional sports broadcaster and cameraman, so
Everybody at home knows what they're doing. Listen, but they don't understand the elements. It's easy to broadcast from the comfort of your own home, your own
Correct.
recliner, your own chair.
Saying what you
But
want.
to do it in the 7-degree temperatures that we're battling through, I think is quite heroic myself. And shout out to the bookies doing a tremendous job on that camera. It is not easy to do. Also, like I say, the bookie's about 4'8". The camera is set up for someone that's 6'6". So, not easy.
oh, it's a great time.
Pirates are knocking on the door again. 3rd and 6 up.
15 Lincoln Rail.
Oh, excuse me. 36 is the score. I heard 36. So I heard 3rd and 6. It's going to be first down.
In the game.
Danny should not click.
Well, you know, we like to turn the cameras away from the field when there's an injured player. That's all it is.
Yes.
So people might be like, why are you showing yourselves in the booth? But it's really, we just don't want to entertain the people with injuries on the field, and prayers up to the guys so they get up and off the field quickly.
Yeah.
So that's where we are now. No serious injuries. 7:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's a 1st and 10 for the Pirates just outside the 10-yard line. So they could get a 1st and goal inside the 1 and take even more time off this clock.
McGuire's going to keep himself on the bootleg, rolling it out right. The people walk past our
Diving towards the
caution tape.
pylon.
Big run.
I couldn't see because
Looks like he's out of bounds, close to that first down mark.
Justin McGuire.
Book, zoom in just a tad.
so requesting that the bookies zoom in
And now-
to catch a potential touchdown here for the Pirates. Danny's going to tell me to take over, and I shall. Looks like Brown's going to be in the backfield. Danny going to do some camera work. The Pirates are in no rush. McGuire looks like he's going to be in the shotgun when they eventually snap it. He'll have Brown with him. Smart money is on Brown, although we have seen McGuire on the bootleg on the last snap. Again, if you're the Pirates here, you just want to bleed this clock as much as you possibly can. Almost advantageous just to continue to run the ball into the line of scrimmage. But obviously another Brown touchdown wouldn't be the worst thing ever. So McGuire's going to keep it himself.
Is he in?
Push the pile forward. I don't think so. No signal from the official. No, the official's going to mark him down.
First and goal?
It's going to be third down. So he hasn't gotten the first down yet. So he looks like he's a foot away from the first down and about 2 yards away from the touchdown. Pirates will be in no rush to snap this. Should have to snap it again with about 5:15 remaining. Danny out there doing some camera work with the Chinese bookie. Pardon me for the cough. I'm not usually doing play-by-play. Here with picks. And the Pirates down, counting down to 5:35 and counting here in the fourth. Pirates are on the verge of heading back to the PSAL championship game.
What's going on?
The crowd's getting a little spicy here, which I love to see. Danny is back in the booth.
Man, I was just coaching Bookie real quick, telling him that everybody loves him on YouTube. No bad comments.
No, not at all.
And I'll tell you, it's a good thing as we have a timeout on the field here. 5:12 remaining, same score, 36-15. I'm going to turn it around to the broadcast booth. I actually put up this caution tape when I got here today, Pix, and you could see it outside, Ryan. That was to make sure that we had a clear line of sight.
Nope.
Book, you could zoom out a little bit if you can. And we made sure that we just had a clear line of sight for the games. No, they're walking right over it anyway. But if we didn't have that caution tape set up, these two warring fan bases would be right on top of one another with no separation. So
Would've been bad.
maybe it's good that we came here early today. And
It'd
set
be a
up.
little spicier, and it's already pretty spicy in this crowd. Bookie, if a fight does break out in the crowd, we don't want to film that. We don't want to encourage this crazy behavior. I don't think a fight's going to happen. It seems like it's just friendly fire. A little banter.
Man,
between
it's
the fans.
PSAL Thanksgiving semifinal. Brooklyn,
And
Staten
it's also,
Island.
who wants to
This
fight
is
in
normal.
1 degrees?
This
Yeah.
is normal. You got to warm up sometimes. Throwing a couple of haymakers at
This
nothing.
is not fighting weather. I think your hand would hurt more if you throw the punch than if
Oh,
you get hit at this
100%. You
point.
ever hit a baseball in the wintertime?
Not fun.
No fun.
Nothing's fun about the winter. All of you.
All right, 36-15. It is a third down and half a yard. And
he's
Brown's going to run it up the middle. Touchdown, Pirates. There's your icing on the cake, boys.
So the Pirates showed it up. If you're the Rail Splitters, your goal was to contain the running game of Brown and Bent. And as Pix so eloquently pointed out, nope. The Pirates showed up this afternoon, have dominated on the ground from the jump, and an extra point away from making it 43-15.
You could zoom out a bit there, Book.
Danny wants the
Great
bookie
job.
to zoom
Stop
out.
it right there. Perfect.
Hopefully catch this extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good. 43-15 Pirates.
Cash Money Millionaires. 43 on the board.
And if it wasn't official already, it is official now. It looks like the Pirates have got themselves set up with a matchup with the Erasmus Hall in the PSAL Championship, Danny.
Where's
Yeah.
that game being played at?
I couldn't tell you. We're definitely not broadcasting it.
Flag is on the play.
Nobody cares. This timeout's brought to us by Ruddy and Dean American Steakhouse, 44 Richmond Terrace. Shout out to Danny Mills and the crew down there. Proud supporter of the Nobody Cares Sports Network.
We're told, Danny, in the comments, if we got the bookie at Glizzy, he'd film it better.
Wow,
All right,
100%.
he's right. Google
Bookie
user.
he tried to go to the bathroom. There was a line, and he came back like, Danny, and he started talking Chinese. I was like, English. And he was like, oh, sorry. I'm about to piss myself. And I was like, oh, sorry, dude, go back to work. So we're all hostages here today.
Also, if you want us to read your comment, you got to give a name. I can't go Google user. I don't know who you are. You got to at least give us an alias. Make up a name. Do something. But something other than Google
It's
user.
like people that talk smack with no profile
Right,
picture.
right.
Love them.
Twitter fingers turn the trigger fingers. Right? Is that what you said?
That's looking like
How late is too late for Thanksgiving leftovers?
No, definitely not.
No.
Is today the last day
What?
for it?
No. What?
No?
You got to be bringing that to work on Monday. It's like 4 or 5 days afterwards. You're a terrible person if you're still scooping out sweet potatoes. I don't know which one
Tell you
is.
one thing, we have some sponsors ourselves, Jay's on the Bay, Ruddy and Dean's, 2 fantastic restaurants. So if you don't want Thanksgiving leftovers, go check out one of those 2 sponsors. And again, Flagship Brewery, if you're thirsty, we got a lot of different options here. Qualitech Computers, get your computers checked out. If you got water damage, we can send you right there. 1-800-WATER DAMAGE, take care of your business. Jimmy Mac's, #1 in the pizza industry. Flagship Brewery, the Wolfhound Brewery, the Wolfhound Ale tastes similar to a Guinness from what we're told. And then Fast Track Auto Body, they're like #1 in the industry. And Danny, it's so hard for me to read.
They're
the
gonna
rest of
onside
this.
it.
Onside it up in the
Oh.
air. Out of bounds here.
Pirates kick once again goes out of bounds. They haven't kicked
play.
off the tee without it sailing out of bounds so far. So
And we don't know what's happening here. The Lincoln football's wrapping up on the sideline here. 43-15 is going to be Lincoln football down by, I can't do the math, but a lot of points. 25, 35, 40, 28?
43-15. I couldn't tell you.
I think
Baker's
28.
dozen.
Baker's dozen. I like that.
That's a little chippy, as they say.
Yeah,
It's got a little
there's
chippy.
some commentary from the
Fix is
crowd.
almost just safe in the booth. You just keep rocking a headset, you're fine.
Security guard looks like, who's the big man that played for Duke?
Jaleel
Okafor. Looks Jaleel Okafor out here. It's the school safety
4
agent.
minutes left on the
He looks like
clock.
they're the same size as Jaleel Okafor, too. Massive dude. Doing a great job handling business on the sideline. See some people wearing shorts. Don't know how they're doing that and still alive.
First and 10.
But this is the weather you asked for,
Fix it,
people.
yeah.
When it's hot outside, all you pumpkin spice loving people, here you go.
Brought
You
this
win.
upon
Here it is.
yourselves, man. It's not right. We are. I can't actually feel my toes.
My fingers are gone.
Yeah, right? People are like just ruthless, sitting at home chilling. Like, first of all,
Eating their leftovers.
we're not invested in local sports. We're just freezing. Give this to the tailback. New man in the backfield. That's number 30, Cody
Running for
Gillespie
short
for the
gain.
Rail Splitters. Picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, we saw a lot. The first game, we saw a lot more Gillespie than we did today. Today was basically a big dose of Filbert. Either way, we don't get who's in that quarterback here, Danny. I didn't see the ball was snapped to.
Wildcat?
Again,
Oh, no, it was 30, the running back that got it, right?
so it went straight to him. So he's playing quarterback. D's out of the game the rest of the way with
A bit of a
3:30 in
wild-
the counting.
Wildcat, it seems, because
Or it's 26.
it's 26 at quarterback position right now.
And he's listed as a quarterback, yeah. So Christian Perkins in at quarterback,
Number 30.
replacing Deese. He gives the handoff here. You'll see some congratulatory hugs on the Pirates sideline. Fired up to be less than 3 minutes away here in a few seconds from an appearance in a city championship, Danny. And you know what? When you start in June, July, and you get to camp and you go through all the work, and people don't know what it's like to go through a high school football
know.
season.
No.
And it's a long grind and a lot of ups and downs and report cards and meals and practices.
Oh.
And it looks like the Pirates are going to be rewarded with a trip to the city championship for all their hard work.
Devontae Polius on the run. Picks up maybe a yard on the carry. 2:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. I want to give a big shout out to our friends who pitched us in and helped a lot this high school football season. our friends at St. Peter's Boys High School. You wouldn't believe it, but they're an official supporter of Nobody Cares Sports Network, and that is why we do so much for them in New Brighton. Shout out to Mark D and all the staff over there. We appreciate you guys. The give once again is Sepolius running left side towards the second level, cutting it back towards the center of the field. It's a first down for the Rail Splitters, and trying to just get some positive energy to take with you into the offseason.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You want to try and score a touchdown on your last drive of the season and get the ball down there inside the 30 to about the 24-yard line.
How do you keep walking away from the camera?
The bookie's leaving the game to go give Danny some advice. The bookie's, multitasking as well. The camera kind of runs itself.
Yeah.
Give up the middle.
He's doing it like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone, like he's pulling strings to move the camera. I'm like, can't you just use your hands?
Absolutely. The bookie does a little bit of everything.
You're getting roasted online right now. He's like, no, I keep using the strings.
All right, so E-Hall. I'm looking at the comments in the YouTube. I'll never look at this thing. Please don't put this in front of me again.
How's this doing?
There we go. Good.
You're not a. You're worse
I'm
than
not a
teenager.
multitasker. I'm not a multitasker. I am, at least when it comes to this, it takes my full undivided attention. Shout out to the Pirates. Great job. That's the wrong team I'm looking at. Coach Brian Neville, offensive coordinator Tom Hench, Joe Sarno, defense coordinator George Mahoney, and the rest of the Pirate faithful. Great coaching job this afternoon. Had the team very prepared. Look at the right sideline.
Quarterback
deep ball.
throwing. Ooh, a lot of
flag?
contact. Could have been a flag. I think the refs got reservations.
I think I get out of
I
here.
think the referee knows the
100%.
score and wants to get out of here.
My
Don't
man's
blame
got
him
the
there.
push to start in his pocket. The ball didn't even get to the receiver yet, and he double-clicked it. He was
Car
like,
is
we're done
warm.
here.
That is fabulous.
Wide receiver got up like, ref, did you just start your car? No.
No, I don't have
Said incomplete
reservations.
What are you
pass.
talking about?
Leaving the South Shore of Staten Island on a
weird.
Saturday afternoon can be adventurous,
So weird that
especially these guys are from off the island. And like I said, Danny, I'm curious. I guess we could try and find out. I hope these are the best of the best officials. Good job today by the officials in general.
Tremendous.
26 on the give to 4 up the middle is tackle in the backfield.
Oh, that's a sack. Give a half each to 44 and 58 of the Pirates.
44.
We got a Lincoln player down.
So we got Nerul McKinless and 58, Nick Freely, coming up with the sack together. Under a minute to go here in the final moments of the PSAL City semifinal. Tottenville with a convincing
That's it.
43-15 victory. Bookie zoom out, show the party.
And as you can see that, the Tottenville Pirates in their dominant running game, defense holding the Rail Splitters honest. That's going to bring the teams to midfield, and the Tottenville Pirates have advanced to the PSAL Championship football game.
Player down on the field.
Flag on the field and the game is over. What's happening? So Neville is sending the team off the field here. We have a player down. That's what's happening. Bookie said, oh, keep the camera right there at midfield. That's perfect. And the game, I believe, is over, gentlemen. But we have
Phil is shaking his head yes when Phil says goes in our booth.
we have a Lincoln player down on the field, so that is putting a postponement to the handshake at the 50-yard line. Now the young man is up on his feet.
Thankfully, he's okay. Looks like he's walking off on his own power. I hope the young man's all right.
I'm going to bring this camera around. I want to give a big, big thank you to everybody out there at home, all the haters, all the people that love us. We appreciate you. Pix, you joined us in the broadcast booth this afternoon. We appreciate you coming in here.
Thank you for having me.
Our broadcast booth powered by our friends at Main Street Coffee.
Main Street Coffee.
Don't be a stranger around here, brother.
I'll be back.
Best dressed, no doubt, with that jacket. We appreciate you. You can follow Pix on Instagram at @PixPix_PICKS. Don't get it twisted. I'm Danny Chanod. This is Ray Palma. It's been a great, great day of football. It looks like Curtis will be going home after losing to Erasmus Hall this afternoon. So the city finals are set for the PSAL. It is going to be the Tottenville Pirates in a rematch against the Erasmus Hall Flying Dutchmen. Just going to touch that. Why not? Nobody cares. Great stuff, everybody. Ray, closing thoughts.
Danny, it's been a great season for us. You and I have had the opportunity. We've traveled along this island. We've done Catholic football, public school football. If this is our last football game of the season, we wish the Tottenville Pirates the best of luck versus Erasmus Hall. Shout out again to Coach Brian Neville, Tom Hench, offensive coordinator, Coach Sarno, and Coach Mahoney of the special teams. It's been a great ride, Danny. Shout out to you. because you're the one that's taken this network so far. And thanks to you, Lincoln and Tottenville will have this game on the YouTube machine. They can watch it for the rest of their lives and show their grandkids how they were great on a Saturday afternoon in November, Danny.
It's a lot of fun that you bring that up because that's why we do it. We just make the memories one day at a time. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Nobody Cares Sports Network. No religion, no politics, just feel good local sports vibes. It's been a great day. Thank you to all the sponsors on the screen. Make sure you support them. They support you and local sports. Picks, Ray Palma, Danny Chanod, and who's this broadcast booth powered by?
Main Street Coffee!
Final score 43. Tottenville Pirates moving on to the finals. Lincoln Rail Splitters 15.